They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orcsey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
My most recent visit to France had been a close call, almost too close. I returned to England with a bullet in my shoulder, which had to be removed, and invented a story of a hunting accident in Scotland. It was quite a joke at London parties. It amused Tony Dewhurst and I to see the careful glances cast in my direction and to hear the ripple of disguised laughter that accompanied the glances.
You've certainly broken up a dull season for the gossips.
Yes. Look at that group over there.
I wish we could hear what they were saying.
Not hard to imagine, Tony. It probably goes something like this. Imagine giving an idiot like Blakeney a gun. Any fool might know the silly ass would wind up shooting himself.
They'd have even more to talk about, but less to laugh about if they knew the truth.
Which, fortunately, they don't. Their laughter is part of our protection. By the way, who's that girl, the one speaking to Lord Fenton?
The little French girl? You don't know?
No. Should I?
Well, you snatched her from under the nose of Citizen Chauvelin and saved her from the guillotine. That's Suzanne Lamoureux.
Oh, is it?
You really didn't know?
Well, why should I ask if I knew? Remember, I only saw her at night. Never clearly enough for either of us to recognize the other.
She's looking this way. She knows we're talking about her.
Well, that's enough to pique any woman's curiosity. Too much. I think she's going to come over.
Yes, excusing herself from the group now. Well, here's your chance to make a bid for sympathy.
Oh, I shall. Oh, boy, I shall. The pain is really quite unbearable,
Oh, I'm sure it is, old fella, but I do feel for you.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Sir Percy, may I present Suzanne Lamoureux?
Enchanted.
I have been hearing much of your unfortunate accident, Sir Percy.
Oh, yes. Yes, beastly bad luck. Quite painful,
Oh, how dreadful. If it does not bother you too much, perhaps we might walk out to the terrace and become acquainted while you tell me about it.
Oh, well, there isn't much to tell, really.
Oh, tell the lady about it, Blakeney. After all, if you can bore me with a dozen recountings, you can tell her once.
Please, monsieur.
Oh, very well. The air will do me good in any case. You'll excuse us, Tony?
Oh, by all means.
I'm afraid my tale isn't going to be very thrilling, mademoiselle. See, I went hunting in Scotland with a few cronies, and I set the blasted gun down for a moment to climb a fence.
You need not go on, Sir Percy. I know.
Well, everybody knows, of course, but I thought...
I mean, I know the truth, monsieur.
The truth, mademoiselle? Oh, really, if you mean to imply that I'm lying, I mean, what earthly reason would I have?
Do you mean what reason would you have as Sir Percy Blakeney? Or what reason as the Scarlet Pimpernel?
Oh, I say, that is jolly. You think I might be the Scarlet Pimpernel?
I know you are, monsieur. I also know that knowledge is dangerous to you. All I can say to you is trust me and do not fear.
Oh, but my dear girl...
I trusted you, and you saved my life. If I was worth saving, monsieur, am I not worth trusting?
How did you learn my identity, mademoiselle?
I received a letter this morning by a special messenger who was fortunate enough to escape from Paris.
A letter from whom?
A cousin who has remained in Paris to fight against what is being done to our people. His name is Jacques Lamoureux.
You mean my identity is known to him?
No. But he writes that the Scarlet Pimpernel is known to have suffered a bad wound in his last brush with the troops of Citizen Chauvelin.
I see.
Then I remembered the story about your accident, monsieur, and when I saw you here tonight, towering above the men around you, I also remembered the size and the strength of the man who carried me away from the very shadow of the guillotine. I also remembered how he kissed me in the darkness and before he put me on the ship that brought me here. I have never forgotten that kiss, monsieur. Often at night I I have dreamed of it happening again.
Her eyes were deep and dark, but a light came from somewhere within them. I bent my face down to hers, and her warm, sweet breath dissolved the chill of the night in a magical softness.
Do you think this same mouth could ever betray you, monsieur?
No, not ever. What is it you want of me, mademoiselle?
Help for my people. There is a terrible time coming, monsieur, worse than what has gone before.
How do you know this?
From my cousin's letter.
What does it say?
Only that he and his friends who work in opposition to the leaders of the revolution anticipate a great purge. There is a new list of suspects being compiled by Chauvelin. It is said to contain 30,000 names.
30,000?
Yes. And what their fate will be is now being decided. A decree will soon be issued by the Minister of Justice, Citizen Antoine.
Antoine, that butcher. He's as bad as Chauvelin.
What it will say, none can guess. But it will lead to the greatest mass slaughter in the history of mankind.
This cousin of yours, Jacques Lamoureux, where in Paris might I find him?
I do not know. He will be in hiding somewhere in Montmartre, near the Rue Normandie.
That quarter is teeming. I must contact him quickly. But how?
Wait, my scarf. Take it.
What for?
If you ask for him by name, others will protect him through fear for his safety. But if you send a message to him that he will be interested in the scarf you wear...
You mean it is something he will recognize?
There is no other like it. He painted the design for me with his own hand.
Excellent. I'll have to soil it a little so that it won't be conspicuous with whatever rags I wear for disguise. Come, I'll take you back inside and bid our host good night.
When will you go?
The Channel tide flows toward France in the morning. I leave London tonight. In addition to Tony Dewhurst and myself, 6 other members of the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel were immediately available. We rowed to my ship anchored off Dover, crossed the Channel, and made for Paris in various disguises of impoverished French citizens. And even as we arrived, Citizen Antoine struck. We had followed a torch-bearing mob to the Place de la Révolution.
What do you suppose this gathering is for, Blakeney?
Well, they're obviously expecting something, some speaker.
Look, that platform in the center, going up the steps.
Our dear friend, Citizen Chauvelin.
Who's the other one?
Citizen Antoine. Whatever they're up to, we'll soon know.
Looks like Chauvelin is going to speak, holding up his hand to get this mob quiet.
Comrade citizens! A new crisis has risen to threaten our young republic, but it shall be dealt with. Listen to the voice of one of our great leaders, our Minister of Justice, Citizen Antoine.
What a fierce-looking man.
The passion of a fanatic. A man like that is always a menace. Here it comes.
Citizens of the glorious new Republic of France, there are those among us who would destroy what we have fought and bled to create. Not the aristocrats this time, but men of our own order, plotting to overthrow our new government and take power to create a new aristocracy for their own benefit.
As though he and Chauvelin and the rest haven't done exactly that.
I know.
But your leaders are not fools, citizens. We know that these traitors have arms and munitions hidden away, awaiting the moment they will strike. That moment will never come! It is hereby decreed that any citizen in possession of any arms, unless he be a soldier of the Republic, will surrender such arms and munitions at the headquarters of the Committee of Public Safety within 24 hours.
Look at their faces, Tony.
Yes, some of the good citizens don't like that order at all.
They're not all fools. Justice has miscarried too often here. A man likes to feel he has some way of defending himself.
All good citizens will obey this decree immediately and without question.
Like sheep going to a slaughter.
We will know how to deal with those that do not. Soldiers of the Republic will henceforth have the right to enter and search the house of any suspect for arms. And Madame Guillotine waits to deal with the traitors. That is all.
And that, Tony, is the end of all pretense of liberty, equality, and fraternity.
To violate the privacy of a man's home. How can they bear it?
Some of them won't.
Look at them. I am too frightened to resist.
There's a man named Jacques Lamoureux who won't be too frightened.
And what chance will he have? He and his friends will be caught and murdered if they don't obey.
It is possible for a man to seem to obey without doing so, Tony.
What's going on in your mind, Blakeney?
I'm not quite sure yet. Contact the others. Drift around. Keep your ears open. Then meet me at midnight at the Café Rouge in the Place Mercotte.
Well, where are you going now?
To Montmartre, to find Jacques Lamoureux. I made for the streets of Montmartre, near the Rue Normandie, and wandered about with a scarf Suzanne Lamoureux had given me tied about my throat. The people of the village were furtive. Any man among them could be for or against the Republic and the new decree. But I had to gamble. I had to make overtures to somebody. Then I saw my man picking his way slowly and carefully along the street. He was a blind man.
What is it, citizen? Who takes my arm?
A friend, blind comrade.
I do not know your voice, comrade citizen.
I am in need of help.
Help? From such as I?
A man who cannot see learns to use his ears better than others. I seek a man whose name you may have heard.
What man?
Jacques Lamoureux.
The name is unknown to me.
Have no fear. I will not harm him. I am not a soldier of the Republic.
I know. You are not even French. You are Anglais.
How do you know that?
As you said, monsieur, a man who cannot see learns to use his ears. You speak my language perfectly, and yet I sense it is not your native tongue.
I do not ask you to take me to Lamoureux. Just deliver a message. Tell him a man walks the Rue Normandie wearing a scarf that will be familiar to him.
And shall I give him a name, monsieur? Or shall I just say that the wound of the Scarlet Pimpernel has healed?
Yes, you may tell him that.
You place great trust in me, monsieur. You know I am poor and more helpless than others. Yet there is a large reward offered for you. And you place your life in my hands.
Yes.
Why, monsieur?
Because when the children of France cry, you do not see the tears, but you hear the hunger that causes them. And when the orators rage, you are not hypnotized by their eyes, but you hear the lies that weave their words. Of all the men I might have stopped, I picked you because you are the least blind.
Thank you, monsieur.
You will not go unrewarded. Here.
No, monsieur. My body is accustomed to being without food and warmth. You have given nourishment to my spirit. Walk the Rue Normandie, monsieur. The man you seek will come to you.
The blind man had seemed old when I approached him. But as he left me, he seemed to grow younger and more erect. I turned into the Rue Normandie and paced the streets. An hour passed, almost two, and then...
Bonsoir, citizen.
Bonsoir, comrade.
You mind if I walk along with you?
I have been hoping for company, citizen.
The design of your neckerchief interests me.
I obtained it from a lady. It was given her by her cousin.
I know, monsieur. I am Jacques Lamoureux.
Then you know who I am. I've come to help you, Lamoureux.
No. Strangely, monsieur, I have come to help you.
What do you mean?
You are too late, monsieur. Listen, hear me. You're in danger here, and you must do as I say. Do you see the four men standing outside the cafe up ahead?
Yes.
As we approach them, you must engage me in an argument. Then strike me as hard as you can. You must, if you want to live, strike me and curse me. Accuse me of making treasonable statements against the Republic. They will take me, but you will not be suspect.
I see. Who are the men?
They and others have been following me all day. They are members of Citizen Chauvelin's secret police.
Uh-huh.
Do as I say, monsieur. It's our only chance.
You came to tell me this?
You saved my cousin and many of my friends, monsieur.
Let me ask you one thing, Lamoureux. If I were not here, if you were alone and those men tried to take you, what would you do?
I would meet my death fighting, monsieur.
Good, because that is also my preference. I came to help, not to run. Let us live or die together.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. now Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I surveyed the street quickly as we approached the four men standing in front of the cafe. They exchanged significant glances, and one of them looked past us, telling me that we were also cut off from retreat.
What do we do, monsieur?
Do they know that you're onto them?
I've not indicated that I've been aware of being followed.
Good. Then they'll probably let us go past them and try to jump at us from behind. Only we won't go past. You see that trough?
The watering place for the horses at the edge of the street.
Yes, it makes the walk narrow at the front of the cafe. Now, if we pass the cafe, they'll have to step back toward the trough and let us through.
And then?
The trough will be behind them at knee level. Shove the two men nearest you as we pass. I'll take the other two. Once they go down, run.
I understand.
All right. Here we go. Good luck.
Good luck to both of us, monsieur.
You are blocking the way, comrades. May we pass?
The citizen comrades want to pass.
Step back, comrades. Make way for the good citizens.
Merci, citizens. Merci. Run, Jacques, run. After them.
You back there, hurry!
They're coming, monsieur. Don't look back. It slows you. Where do we head for? The Café Rouge. But first, when we've shaken them, we'll have to find an abandoned cellar or something for a few minutes.
Why?
Because you're a marked man, Jacques. So am I. We'll need two new faces. Faces they won't recognize. We found shelter in the basement of a church, and I changed the more prominent features of Lamoureux's face and altered my own makeup. Within an hour of our escape, we were seated at an obscure table with Tony Dewhurst in the Café Rouge.
I hope you realize you frightened the life out of me, dear friend.
How?
I leave you wearing one face and you come back with another. When you came over and sat down with Lamoureux here, I was ready to bolt and run for it myself.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't. We don't want to attract any attention now. There's work to be done. Now, what about this list of suspects, Lamoureux?
Citizen Antoine's purge list?
Yes?
Does it really contain 30,000 names?
Yes, but most of them are people accused by personal enemies. They're not members of any organized resistance group.
I doubt if many of them actually have arms secreted.
Aha. Well, how many of them are there who are organized and do have arms?
In my group, less than 1,000. And less than 400 have arms. I wish we had more.
Many citizens must have guns, even citizens who favor the Republic.
Those who favor the Republic will obey the decree and turn in their arms. They will be no help to us.
Will your men surrender their guns?
Only by dying with them, monsieur. I favored this revolution when it started. In principle, it sounded right and true and good. But the people have been betrayed. Someday, some of us must rise against the betrayers. We cannot do so with bare hands. No, monsieur. We will keep our guns.
Keep them until they search your homes and find them and kill you for them.
We have no choice.
You would have a choice. If the guns could be taken to some central place outside Paris to lie in readiness for the proper time.
I should have thought of that before the decree. Now every cart is being searched. Every man who goes through the streets with a gun must be walking in the direction of the headquarters of Chauvelin's committee, where the arms are to be surrendered.
He's right, Blakeney. What can he and his men do except surrender their arms or die?
They'll do neither. We'll get them more arms, and we'll get them to a hiding place outside Paris.
More arms? From where?
From the citizens of the Republic who are yielding them to Chauvelin so willingly.
Well, how on earth do you expect to manage that?
Oh, I don't expect to manage it, my dear fellow. I propose to have Citizen Chauvelin manage it for me.
What?
Tell me, Lamoureux, do you have a room somewhere that I might use as my own?
There's a room I and my men have used from time to time, only at night, rented under an assumed name.
What name?
Citizen Fontaine.
Good. Now show me the room and get me about a dozen guns from your men.
For what?
So that I, as Citizen Fontaine, may go to Chauvelin and surrender them.
I told you my men will not yield a single gun.
Listen to me, Jacques. Your men will yield all their guns at my direction.
I thought you came to help. I thought the Pimpernel would fight.
Some fighting is done with the brain, Lamoureux. Do as I say, and I pledge you this. For every gun you surrender in Paris, I will deliver to you 10 others to some safe place outside Paris. Now, place a dozen guns in the room you spoke of. Then bring me the key. I have a call to make.
A call? On whom?
On Citizen Chauvelin.
Do you realize what the hour is, Citizen...
Fontaine. Pierre Fontaine.
Your name does not matter. Why did you insist that my men bring you here in the middle of the night?
Because I do not relish the guillotine, citizen, and because I am a man, not a horse.
Don't look at me and sulk. What do you mean?
The decree about surrendering arms. I wish to obey it, but...
But what?
I live miles from the headquarters. I have no animal or cart. Does the Republic expect a man of my age to carry a dozen heavy muskets that distance?
A dozen muskets?
Oui.
You admit having such a cache of arms, citizen?
Of course I admit it. It has not been forbidden until today.
Where did you get the weapons?
In looting the homes of cursed aristos. Many of us have gotten arms in such a manner.
In such quantity?
Why not, citizen?
And why did you hold them?
For sport, citizen. Many nights my companions and I have taken the guns and roamed the city looking for traitors and aristos. I have known others do the same.
The guillotine can take care of the aristos. You will surrender those guns.
I will surrender them if you send soldiers to pick them up. If you want the arms, come and get them. That way you will get them all, instead of having citizens grumble with anger about the journey they must make to turn in a gun.
Let them beware, lest their anger get them in trouble.
They'll beware, all right, but they'll keep their guns hidden. I walked all this way with a bad foot. It seems to me that if the Republic wants the guns, they should send soldiers with carts through the streets to collect them.
Even a complaining fool can make sense at times, citizen. Where is your home?
Above the bakery in the Rue Centime.
Soldiers will come with a cart and take the guns in the morning.
All right. But don't expect all citizens to come to you as I have.
Have no fear. There'll be no excuses made by anyone. The decree shall be changed. Carts will go to every quarter tomorrow from dawn to midnight to collect the arms.
That is why, citizen, you will never know how your consideration of the people has warmed my heart. Starting in the morning. The soldiers will be collecting arms in every quarter.
And you expect my men to give up their arms?
That's exactly what I expect them to do. It will lift suspicion from them.
And lose them? The only defense they have?
Don't be angry, Lamoureux. He must have a plan.
Yes, Tony, a very simple plan.
What?
Chauvelin will have his men collecting the guns. We'll have our men collecting them too.
You mean some of my men disguised as soldiers?
Your men and members of the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel. 2 men to a cart.
What a trick. Turning Chauvelin's own order against him.
Now we'll need 25 carts and uniforms for 50 men. Can they be obtained quickly, Jacques?
They will be. Forgive me for doubting.
There's nothing to forgive. There are times in a man's life when he loses faith in everything for a moment.
I'll go and prepare my best men.
One moment. We'll need the rest of your men, too, and the best of them.
For what?
Getting the guns is one thing. Getting them out of Paris will be another.
That's the hard part.
Now select your hiding place outside the city.
An abandoned mill on the road to Nantes. It's 5 miles past the Maillot Gate.
And you better have 100 or more men loitering about the Maillot Gate as soon as darkness falls. It will be necessary for them to riot. Some of them may be killed or arrested.
They will understand.
Well, all carts will be timed to reach the gate at 10 o'clock sharp, Tony. That's when the riot must start. Once it starts, we rush the gate, overcome the guard, and get through. Right. It'll be up to your men to block all pursuit for at least half an hour, Jacques. That will give us time to reach the mill, unload and hide the guns, and get away.
Have no fear. I will not go on one of the carts. I will command the gate contingent myself.
Chauvelin's order for picking up the guns was issued quickly, and it resulted in the very confusion I counted on. Our wagons were challenged from time to time by other carts and soldiers, but collection districts had been assigned badly, and the officers soon ignored the sight of 2 carts on the same street, or even 3. By nightfall, Tony and I had taken on almost 100 muskets and smaller arms, handed over by reluctant and frightened citizens.
Surrender your arms. All private citizens must surrender all firearms in the name of the Republic.
Obey the decree of Citizen Antoine, citizens.
More customers, Blakeney. You have a gun to surrender, citizen?
We take it.
Merci, citizen. The Committee of Public Safety will bless you.
Committee of Public Safety.
How about you, citizeness? You look as though you might have something to surrender, no?
My man is getting the gun now. We could have sold it for food, and now we get nothing.
By 9 o'clock, we could see a good number of carts starting to edge slowly in the direction of the Maillot Gate, and we moved that way too. The men Jacques Lamoureux had picked were perfect in their sense of timing. We turned into the street leading to the gate at exactly 10 o'clock, just as Lamoureux and his mob struck.
Lamoureux sees us, Blakeney. He's over there with a torch.
There goes his signal.
All right, whip them. Head right for the gate. Gate guards see us. Keep rolling. Yard to the right of the gate just missed me. Can you pick him off? Jack's getting him. Look, his men have torn the barrier down. Through. Go through. Are the others coming?
Like a stream. All through now, and Lamoureux's men are closing the gate.
Can they hold?
With a man like Lamoureux leading them, don't worry, Tony. They'll hold.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
And my cousin, monsieur, what word of him?
There are many ways to deliver bad news, mademoiselle. But I will give you credit for the same courage your cousin had.
Jacques is dead.
Yes. Word came to us at Nantes. Mounted troops came in pursuit of us. Your cousin and a few of his men on foot rushed at them with torches and turned the animals in a stampede, then fired the barrier. After that, foot soldiers came in with bayonets. I'm sorry. I'd have saved him for you, if it had been possible.
It is all right. Often a man must die so the things he believes in may live. I am glad you are safely returned.
And I am glad to be here with you.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orczy's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
The rain came suddenly, as it does in Paris. One moment, the Place de la Grève was filled with a screaming rabble, and the next, the mob was scurrying for shelter. Tony Dewhurst and I, caught away from our carriage, sought shelter in a doorway.
Oops, they could do with a thrash. Not now, and not from us, not so openly. And there's room here for her. Well, of course.
Oh, mademoiselle, there's room here for you, miss.
Ah, you're quite welcome. You might take that shawl off your head. It's positively dripping, you know.
Yeah, all over my pumps. Not that he ain't ruined already.
I am sorry. There. Is that better? If I inconvenience you, I will go.
Oh, no, mademoiselle, not at all.
Well, whether you're here or not, I know I shall catch pneumonia either way.
For you, monsieur, that would be tragic. For me, the rain has ruined my flowers. Does it matter what one dies from? The rain or starvation?
Oh, the flowers ain't that bad. Just drooping a bit from the moisture. Matter of fact, we'll buy the lot.
No, monsieur.
Why can't we buy them?
Because I do not seek charity. The flowers are no good. There is only one good flower left in the world today, monsieur. A flower that comes from your country.
I'm afraid I don't understand you, mademoiselle.
You have a flower, monsieur, called the Scarlet Pimpernel. But in these days, it has a much greater meaning. To many of us, it is a symbol of hope, of escape. Do you understand me now?
You mean the good heavens, girl? You're not talking about that legendary character the French secret police have invented.
He is not an invention, monsieur. He lives, I tell you. An Englishman like you. I must find him.
Why, mademoiselle?
To save the life of my father. Monsieur, an accident of fate has made it possible for me to talk to you. I beg you, help me.
Oh, but we're just ordinary Englishmen, my dear. Not blasted heroes like this Scarlet Pimpernel of yours.
No, but you know other Englishmen. He may be among your own friends without your knowing.
Well, in which case it would be quite impossible for us to help.
Not impossible, monsieur. I ask you to do only one thing. Wherever Englishmen gather, tell them that a woman needs help. It may reach the ears of the right man. My name is Émilie Rambaud.
Émilie Rambaud?
I live at 15 Rue de la Dernière Espoir. In English, monsieur, it means the street of the last hope. Oh, I must go now.
Oh, in this confounded rain.
Look up the street, monsieur.
A troop of soldiers, Blakeney.
Would they be out if they weren't seeking someone, monsieur? I beg you, remember what I told you. Adieu.
She was gone as suddenly as she appeared, slipping furtively along the side of the buildings as the soldiers who had entered the street fanned out and moved from doorway to doorway, peering into each face.
Do you think they saw her?
No, she clung to the wall. The facade of this doorway blocked their view.
Did you ever see a face like that outside a dream?
Rarely.
I waited for you to say something to her, Blakeney. Poor, half-starved creature. A word of encouragement.
You mean the sort of word Monsieur Chauvelin would like to hear me utter?
You mean her approach to us was deliberately staged?
I didn't say that, but it might have been.
Well, that would mean that Chauvelin finally does suspect you.
Oh, not at all.
But
Reason it out, Tony. She might approach a dozen Englishmen in a dozen different ways. Then Monsieur Chauvelin would wait, like a cat, for one of them to turn up at 15 Rue de la Dernière Espoir.
It would be a clever trap.
And Chauvelin is a clever man.
But suppose she was telling the truth, Blakeney.
Then there's nothing to be concerned about, Tony. The lady left her address. It's a place to send a message. We'll see the lady again, Tony. But not on the street of the last hope.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
The messenger was a street urchin, whose eyes could see nothing but the gold coin clutched in his grimy fist. I selected a rendezvous outside the city on the road to Orleans. It's all right, Emily Rambaud. Don't be alarmed.
Are you?
Let's say that I'm the man you wanted to see, mademoiselle.
Oh, I had heard that you were a strong man, monsieur. You hold me very lightly. I am ashamed that I fainted. I can stand now.
Very well. I didn't know you'd come on foot.
I do not own a horse, monsieur, or much of anything else. I came the only way I could.
I'm sorry. There were reasons.
I can understand. I would have walked 1,000 kilometers through a gauntlet of devils.
Here's the brandy, but I'm afraid there's no glass for the lady.
I don't think she'll mind. Drink quickly, mademoiselle, then tell me your story.
Thank you.
You can see the road from here. I'd better watch the fields in back while you talk to her.
Might be best. Could be patrols about.
Low whistle when you want me.
Right.
Oh, that was most welcome, monsieur.
It will serve to warm you. Your father's the one who's in trouble, isn't he?
Yes.
What sort of trouble?
He is on Citizen Chauvelin's list of suspects. And because I am his daughter, I have been watched almost constantly.
Has Chauvelin made an open accusation of treason against your father?
No, but you know what happens to people once they are on the list. Accusation and arrest are certain in a matter of days, perhaps hours. Even while I'm here, they might be taking him.
Please, I assure you, he will be saved.
Perhaps I should tell you who he is, monsieur. General Rambaud.
General Rambaud? But he's...
An invalid, monsieur. A man with a useless body, but a man with a mind and a soul.
Where is your father now?
Where I came from, monsieur? 15 Rue de la Dernière Espoir.
Oh, yes. The street of the last hope. We'll make that last hope a good one. Here. Take this gold.
But
Take it. Buy the best of food tomorrow. See that you and your father are both well fed and ready for a long journey.
To where, monsieur?
To London and safety.
He cannot ride, monsieur.
I said everything would be taken care of. Believe me.
Perhaps there are some things even you cannot do.
Nothing in life is ever certain, mademoiselle, but one can always try. We'll be ready at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. I will call for you at the Street of the Last Hope.
Answer! Oh, please, somebody answer!
Wait! Are you trying to rouse
me in, quickly!
Citizeness! Who are you to come breaking into my...
Well, Citizeness Rambaud, what do you want?
To trade with you, Citizen Chauvelin, for the life of my father.
Indeed? And what do you have to trade?
The Scarlet Pimpernel.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Long before the appointed hour of 10 o'clock, Tony and I put our plan into operation. It was only 4:30 in the afternoon when we turned into the Rue de la Dernière Espoir, disguised as chimney sweeps.
Like it? Oh, like it? It's foolproof. The ladder will make a perfect litter for the old gentleman. Wait a minute, Blakeney. What about the girl, Emily?
I will go into the house one last time for a forgotten broom. It will be she who comes out, dressed in the clothes I'm wearing. You'll move away quickly then. The night will protect you.
But you'll be left.
Well, of course I'll be left. But left in a house that is not under guard. All I need do is wash my face and stroll off in the simple French garments I wear under these.
Fine. But one thing more. What of the people in the house you plan to use? They may not want the services of chimney sweeps.
Then we shall have to tie them up in the interest of cleaner chimneys, dear Tony. After all, our services are free.
I'm afraid Citizen Chauvelin won't think so. To him, all bills from the Scarlet Pimpernel come rather high.
Enough laughter, citizen. After all, ours is a grim and unhappy trade. And there is our chosen place of work. Number 17, Rue de la Dernière Espoir. Oh, citizen, comrade, horse. All right, Tony. No slip-ups. Let's get it done.
Somebody at the door, Emily.
Yes. I know who it is.
Is it soldiers? Have I been publicly accused? If it is, I have my gun under my robe.
No, Father, there is nothing to fear. You will not be taken. I will tend to it. I am coming! Good evening, Citizen Chauvelin.
Good evening, Citizeness Rambaud. It is 9 o'clock. My men are being placed in this quarter. I hope for your father's sake that nothing goes amiss.
The Pimpernel has given me his word, and he is a citizen of honor. You wouldn't understand that, Citizen Chauvelin. Nor would I.
I am not interested in your comments. Captain?
Oui, Citizen Chauvelin.
Are your men deployed?
Oui. A few dressed as soldiers, but the rest, as you instructed, out of uniform. They will seem casual strollers as they patrol in twos and threes.
Good. I will be waiting at my headquarters, Captain. See that I get the report I wish. If the Pimpernel should manage to get into the house without being seen, Citizeness Rambaud will signal you by opening the blinds. Won't you, Citizeness?
Oui.
That cup there, Captain.
It has been there all day, citizen. A bad chimney. That is why there is so much smoke.
Yes.
I can call the sweeps and order them away.
No. They would wonder why. It is natural for the cup to be there. It may help to alleviate any suspicion of a trap. Leave it.
Quick. Lean over the edge. Way over. Careful.
By the door to number 15. Mademoiselle Rambaud and a captain of the army and...
And that other one is Citizen Chauvelin.
Good heavens. She's just shook hands with him. Blakeney, it is a trap.
Yes. All right. Come away before somebody looks up here. So we better think fast.
We've got to get out of here, Blakeney.
We will get out of here at 10 o'clock. And with General Rambaud.
It's impossible.
Until it's done. Come on, get out of these sweep's clothes. No. First go down to the cart. You know where the guns are hidden?
Yes.
We'll bring 2, loaded, and all the powder we have. Then we'll change garments. We'll be dressed as ordinary citizens, just as the others are down there.
Well, what are you going to do?
Set off a blast in this basement of the house. Then rush into the street screaming that the Pimpernel is trapped in here, disguised as a chimney sweep. They've seen the sweeps. Now they'll think we're 2 of the soldiers.
Now, that should draw them away from number 15.
Now, you take orders from me as though I were a superior. I'll order you to move the sweeps cart. Stop it in front of number 15. Rush in there. I'll be right behind you.
Once inside, we'll fire our pistols.
But why draw them that way again?
So we can carry the general and his daughter out as though they've been shot on Chauvelin's orders to prevent their escape. Leave it to me.
The girl, too?
Yes. Knock her out. You may have to. Maybe our only chance.
There it goes.
Get your men down here, Captain.
You order me?
By special command of Citizen Chauvelin. Don't let them escape. And you, citizen, move that cart. The cursed Pimpernel must have some need of it.
Oui, Commandant.
Tony leapt in response to my order. And as I hoped it would, it seemed to convince the captain. He and his men rushed into the billowing smoke from the blasted building. Tony had moved the cart swiftly to number 15. I followed. You all right? Fine. Let's get what we came after. Hit the door hard. We've no time.
Right, here goes.
Did they catch him?
No, mademoiselle. Not yet.
It is you!
Who are these men, Emily?
We're friends, sir. Come to take you to safety.
You don't know me, General, but I'm known as the Scarlet Pimpernel. If you and your daughter will do as I say...
He will die. I have my own way of saving him, monsieur. Help!
Sorry, mademoiselle.
I will kill you for this.
Put that gun down, sir.
Please, General, listen to him. Your daughter betrayed us to Chauvelin.
You lie, monsieur.
That can be proven later when we get both of you out of here. Now listen to those madmen. They'll kill her and you and us.
What do you want me to do?
Now just seem like a dead man when I carry you out of the door and dump you into a cart. You can hold on to your gun, though, in case it's needed.
All right, monsieur. But if you lied about my daughter...
You may have any satisfaction you wish. All right, Tony. The 2 shots. Well, that drew them, all right. Let's hope we're right about the rest of the plan. Come on, pick it up. Right. And you, come on, over my shoulder. Let's move, Tony.
What happened in there?
Precaution, Captain, a precaution. Citizen Chauvelin ordered these 2 executed on the spot if the Pimpernel was not taken without trouble. Have your men got him surrounded?
There is nothing to surround. That building is empty.
Empty? You fool! Did anyone see those chimney sweeps come out? No. Dave, get after him! The roofs, the cellars, everywhere. You let him get away, Captain, and Citizen Chauvelin will send you to join those 2. I would happily pull the trigger myself.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Sea's calm tonight, Tony.
Yes. With this moon, we'll soon be seeing Dover.
The general all right?
Fuchs brought him some food a while ago. He was sleeping.
Good. Did he talk to his daughter at all?
Yes. Finally. After all, she's his own flesh and blood.
Where is she?
Why? Well, don't tell me you're going to talk to her.
Yes, I am. Where is she?
Standing back there, alone near the stern. She... Good heavens, look! She's climbing up onto the...
Emily, don't jump!
Come off there!
Let me go!
No. Cry if you wish, but I won't let you go.
I betrayed you. I repaid your kindness and bravery.
You were trying to save the life of your father, Emily.
Believe me, I would not have done such a thing to you to save myself.
I know. And I forgive you, Emily. You're a woman, and a woman has no scruples, no mercy when she's trying to protect somebody she loves. Maybe that's why the world has lasted so long.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Presenting Marius Goring, star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orksey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, the adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring as Sir Percy Blakeney.
When wise men are dying, it is sometimes expedient to become a fool. When wise men were dying in Paris in the year 1792, their heads rolling under the merciless rise and fall of the guillotine, as fanatics and rabble-rousers turned the revolution into a bloodbath. But wealthy English noblemen and their gold were still reasonably welcome in Paris, especially at the Comédie Française.
Splendid show, wasn't it, Blakeney?
Oh, positively enchanted.
Glorious. The Vicomte de Tournay and his family?
Safe.
For certain?
Fuchs came into the box across from us during the last act and gave the signal. They must be halfway across the channel in your ship by now.
Good.
The difficult part of it was getting them out through the city gates of Paris, and you handled that very neatly this morning. Dad, you look such a tramp driving that wine cutter.
What? Monsieur Chauvelin coming this way through the crowd. Ah, Monsieur Chauvelin.
Good evening.
Oh, most jolly evening. Monsieur, I'd like you to meet Lord Anthony Dewhurst. Tony, Monsieur Chauvelin, most important official of the new French Republic.
My pleasure, monsieur. Monsieur. Well, Sir Percy, why do you stare at me in such a manner?
Oh, my dear fellow. Oh, you do distress me, sir.
Why?
Oh, really? No, I mean, it may be rude of me, but your cravat. No, it's quite impossible, really. Oh, good heavens, man, give a thought to yourself.
I'm afraid I have no time to cultivate the ways of the English dandy, Sir Percy. I have more important things on my mind.
Well, what could be more important than a gentleman's appearance?
Finding and destroying the enemies of my country. Especially an Englishman known as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Oh, now, really? You French are so imaginative, so inventive. Scarlet Pimpernel, indeed. Doubt if he exists, except in your mind. After all, the Scarlet Pimpernel is nothing more than a flower. Imagine a dashing adventurer using a flower as a symbol of...
I am certain your opinion is of great import, Sir Percy. But I am pressed for time. Good night, monsieur.
Oh, I say. Oh, what an unpleasant fellow.
Oh, Blakeney, you'll never cease to amaze me.
Let's get to the carriage.
Going someplace in particular?
I saw a woman dancing in the streets today. A woman in rags, half-starved.
Not an unusual sight here.
No, but there was something about this one. Something of quality. Her feet were small and dainty. Her dancing was frantic and bedeviled. I must see her again.
You know where to find her?
I had her followed. She lives in a squalid hut near the Porte Montmartre.
Alone?
Tony, people who live with fear are never alone. Torches burned in the night, as bands of soldiers and fanatics sought new victims for the guillotines. In the flickering lights, we could see the tumbrils jammed with the condemned.
Poor devils.
Yes.
There were more than 100 executions today.
Madame la Guillotine has a big appetite.
Every time I see one of those tumbrils, I want to...
I know.
Why is the coachman slowing down?
We're near Porte Montmartre. This may be the street. Is this our destination, coachman?
No, monsieur, no. It is a headway.
Then why do you stop here?
There is a tumbling and a group of soldiers at the house you seek. I do not go where there's trouble.
Get out quickly, Danny.
5 horses, 3 soldiers in view, and 1 driving the tumbril.
Must be 2 more inside after the woman, then.
Monsieur,
How much will you take for your coach driver?
But I will not sell
Not even for this bag of gold coins.
Quickly, man. Climb down.
Oui, monsieur.
Here, take your gold.
Go back the way you came, on foot, and forget you ever had a coach. Take his hat and cloak, Tony. Quickly, right.
Oh, you are most generous, most generous.
All right, Tony. Up on the box. What do you plan? That depends largely upon your skill as a coachman, old boy. Now, think you can pass close enough to that tumbril to catch it with our wheels and overturn it?
Well, should be simple enough.
Good. Of course, we'll apologize for the accident and pay for the damage.
Oh, anything else would be positively rude.
That will put us close by when you bring the woman out.
And then?
Then we'll bash in a few heads and take her with us. Go on, up you go.
All right, monsieur.
You better hop inside. Right. But once we get the girl, don't spare the horses.
No fear of that.
Ready? Go ahead.
Right. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Go on.
Cut in close. Now. Don't worry. I won't miss.
Go! You're too close. Look out there. Turn.
1,000 pardons, citizen.
Good heavens, coachman, are you trying to kill me?
I think he's liable to kill anybody. I will see that he's flogged. Oh, it was an accident.
Well, since I engaged this fool in his coach, I suppose I'm responsible for the damage. Well, how much?
Oh, well, if the English citizen insists upon paying...
Just let me see what damage has been done. I stalled for time, examining the tumbril. Tony had slipped down from the box, and I saw him circle to where the soldiers had their horses tied. Good old Tony. He was cutting the saddle cinches. I had pressed the lock, just as the door of the house opened, and 2 soldiers came out dragging a woman between them.
I beg of you, let me go.
Let you go, eh? Did you gentlemen hear what the lady said?
What do you mean?
She said let her go. Quickly, now, into the carriage. We'll have you out of here in a jiffy. Tony, put those chaps away quickly. The others are going for their guns.
Right!
That does it. Let's get out of here. Are you all right, Tony? Right. The lady? Fainted, I'm afraid. We'll abandon the carriage as soon as we're out of this area.
madame?
Infinitely very much. While you stand in the shadows, monsieur, a woman likes to look into the eyes of a man who has once forgotten.
Not now, madame. Perhaps some evening in the future, in my own country, when we get you there safely.
I cannot go to your country.
You choose to remain.
I am without a choice, monsieur.
It would not seem that way.
There is an 8-year-old child. My son.
I saw no child when we took you from the soldiers.
He was not with me.
Then tell me where he is. I'll send someone after.
I do not know. He was taken from me months ago.
Taken by whom?
Citizen Chauvelin.
Why?
You don't miss me. I will try to tell you. 10 years ago, before my marriage to Scarlet Pimpernel, Citizen Chauvelin honored me by asking me to become his wife. I refused him. The love he professed for me then turned to hatred.
I understand, madam.
Of course, he could do nothing about his hatred, until now. The revolution has made him a very powerful man. Powerful enough to kill my husband. Powerful enough to take my child from me.
You have reason to believe that your son is still alive.
I know he is.
How do you know, madam?
Citizen Chauvelin offered me what he called a sporting proposition. He gave me 6 months to find the boy. He said if I could find him, he'd let us both go free.
And if you did not find him?
If I failed, he said he would have me peace and give me the pleasure of seeing my son die on the guillotine. 6 months ended tonight. I am grateful to you, monsieur, that I cannot escape. If my child must die, I will be close enough to comfort him. Then I shall die with him.
Madame, neither you nor your child will die.
If you expect a change of heart from Citizen Chauvelin, monsieur...
I have no such expectation. He will try to keep his word to the letter. He wants you to see the boy die, madame. But that cannot happen until you are in his hands.
You believe that?
With all my heart, madame. My friends will see you to Calais, where I have a ship waiting. Wait there. I promise you, on my honor as a gentleman, I will see to it that your son is delivered to you alive and well.
Monsieur, I have heard tales of a man of your country who is credited with achieving things such as you have just promised me. Do your friends call you the Scarlet Pimpernel, monsieur?
My friends call me a friend, madame. The other name is for my enemies. Adieu, madame.
Adieu. And God walk with you, monsieur.
Johnny?
Yes?
What is it? See that Madame Fleury is provided with the clothing of... Yes, a woman from the farms. Also procure a legitimate pass to get her through the gates and out of Paris. Have Fuchs take her to Calais. Tonight? Tonight. We have much to do tomorrow. Starting with breakfast at the home of a very important man. Citizen Chauvelin.
Are you sure we're invited, old boy?
Oh, don't get asked, Tony. Of course we're invited. I just invited us.
So, you and your friend return to London today, Monsieur Blakeney?
Yes. The Prince of Wales just insists that we come home. Of course, we wouldn't think of leaving without saying goodbye to you.
It would be inconceivable.
Although, I very might have, You'd have deserved it, too. You were really unnecessarily rude to me last night at the theater. But you're in a much better mood this morning. Much better.
I am in a good mood because the interests of the Republic will be well served today when I introduce a stupid woman and her child to Madame la Guillotine.
Oh, now don't mention that dreadful instrument. The very sound of the word makes me feel faint. Now, I wish you'd pay more attention to things like the decor of your quarters. If this were my home, I'd have some nice...
Come in. Come in! Some deaf fool. The old man who used to care for my quarters has died, and I have not had time to get another. I called for you to enter, Citizen Comrade.
I was not sure.
Well, speak up, Citizen Comrade. What is it?
A matter of extreme urgency. Possibly I should have come during the night, but I hoped by this morning the matter would be set right.
What are you talking about? What matter?
Last night I went on with the citizen comrades under my command to... Chauvelin, why is this oaf staring at me? Has he never seen a gentleman before? I knew the soldier's face. I had seen it last night, for just a moment before I had struck him unconscious. And I wondered if, at that same moment, he had seen my face. He was the leader of the troop from whom we had rescued Madame Suzanne Fleury.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel. For a long moment, the soldier stared at me, but I studied his eyes and found no recognition there. He shuffled in embarrassment, and I realized that he feared the whip of Chauvelin's temper in the presence of others.
Do not stare at my visitor, citizen. What do you have to tell me?
It concerns last night, citizen comrade. I was executing an order given me by my citizen commandant, an order signed by your own hand.
An order for the arrest of Madame Fleury?
Yes, citizen comrade, but do not be distressed. She will be found. My men are...
You mean my order was not executed?
She was taken from us just after we made the arrest.
Taken by whom? An Englishman?
Oui.
The Scarlet Pimpernel. You poltroon! Why did you not shoot him? Kill him!
Oh, good heavens, Chabalon. How do you know this man's telling the truth?
Silence, monsieur!
You're being most unfair, my good fellow. Now, if you ask me, I think the Scarlet Pimpernel is a legend you've concocted. I think you're deliberately trying to stir up anti-British feeling, and I shall certainly tell the Prince of Wales.
Monsieur, will you please stop fluttering your hands and leave my house?
Well, you certainly are a very courteous host, monsieur. Don't you even speak to him, Tony. I shan't forget such ill manners, Chabalon.
Will you please go?
Come along, Tony.
And you don't! You make the soldiers of the Republic a laughing stock! I also denounce you! Whenever you report, I will report!
Oh, that was a close one. For a moment, I was afraid he recognized one. So was I. The chance worked in our favor. Now I'll be able to watch Chauvelin's every move, right within the home we just left. Well, how do you propose to do that? Well, you heard him say his old manservant died. He opens the door himself. Oh, that was rather a foul breakfast he served, wasn't it? I'm certain he'd be delighted to have me serve him. You mean risk going right into his house under his very nose in a disguise? Yes. So dangerous, me. Not if he thinks he knows me as somebody else. There must be hundreds of men right here in this quarter who are familiar to him by sight, although he doesn't actually know them. If there's one person in the world who can get away with it, that person is you. I must and will, Tony. Madame Fleury's child will not be set to the guillotine. On that I have pledged my life. We found our man, a peddler of kindling known as Paul Mollet. Our approach to him was a note delivered by a street urchin. Mollet met us in a rented hovel, where the candles were arranged in a manner that permitted us to see him clearly, without his seeing us. Citizen Mollet? Would you walk about, please? Enough? Yes. Just refreshing my memory of the way he walked on the street. Yes, I can do it. Bone structure of his face is similar to mine. Grime, beard, stubble. Well, let me set up this mirror and check. Get him closer to the candles. Move closer to the candles, Mollet. Keep him speaking while I do this. He's not very articulate, but I'll try. Mollet. You understand the instructions I gave you before? Oui. Where do you go from here? To the Havre. For how long? For as long as you pay me 1 gold piece each day. Excellent. Well, Blakeney, Great Scott! What? You're actually beginning to look like him. Well, after all, that is my intention. He has an odd voice, though. Can you manage it? For as long as you pay me 1 gold piece each day. Will that do? Do. It's positively amazing. All right. Well, throw Molly the clothes we bought and let him change. I'll need what he's wearing.
Citizen Comrade Molly, why do you wish to work in my home? You must have a reason.
I want good food.
Do you imply, citizen?
All the good food goes to the officials.
Why? Where have you heard such lies?
On every street in Paris.
Would you care to meet Madame la Guillotine, Citizen Comrade? I could denounce you to the tribunal for statements so treasonable. I have no more than other citizens. I am a poor man. My house is given me only because it is necessary to my position. My food is no better than others have. Work here, if you will. But do not spread a foul lie any further.
My tongue is silent when my stomach is full.
Then your stomach will be as full as your work warrants. You may start by cleaning this room.
For more than 2 weeks, I lived at the beck and call of Chauvelin. Each time he left the house, I searched for some clue to the whereabouts of Suzanne Fleury's child. But I found nothing. Chauvelin's patience was wearing thin, and the possibility that he might execute his revenge on the hidden boy grew with each passing day. It was time for me to force a revelation. I contacted Tony and set our plan, and put it into operation that same night when Chauvelin came home for his dinner.
Molly? Molly? What has happened here?
Citizen, help me.
Molly, who is responsible for this?
Oh.
My desk has been ransacked. My papers scattered about.
I was struck down by the tall one, English. Then he leaned over me and he gave this paper into my hand.
Let me see it. They seek him here. The Scarlet Pimpernel.
Whatever they sought in your papers, they did not find.
How do you know? What were they seeking?
I cannot say, but whatever it was, the leader said there was no time. He said they would get the child tonight and go to Le Havre.
What child? Did he say what child? Did he mention a name?
Oui, but I do not remember.
Was it Fleury? Pierre Fleury?
Oui.
And they're going to get him tonight? They will get more than they bargained for tonight. I pledge you, Citizen Comrade. Tonight I will personally see to the end of a Scarlet Pimpernel. The blow he struck you will be avenged, citizen.
I would like to strike him with my own hand.
You shall.
He is a powerful man, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
We will gather reinforcement as we go. Soldiers of the Republic are all about. Citizen Coachman, to 23 Rue de la Neuve. And if you encounter any mounted soldiers of the route, instruct them to follow us.
Monsieur Chauvelin has bad luck en route to 23 Rue de la Neuve. Worse luck than he thought. Only 2 mounted soldiers of the Republic joined our cortege. And they were 2 soldiers I approved of most heartily, because under their French uniforms, they were members of the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel. It was very considerate of Chauvelin to invite them inside with us.
You have had no sign of trouble? None, citizen. The boy sleeps in that room. There are no windows. With these 2 additional men you have brought, we are quite secure. The Pimpernel will not bring many men with him. He never does, 1 or 2 at most. You will soon have the pleasure of slapping his face, Molly.
Thank you, Citizen Comrade Chauvelin. But suppose he doesn't like the idea.
Huh? Molly! You are not Molly. Your voice is
English. You're quite right.
The Scarlet Pimpernel. Seize him! Soldiers, seize him! We shadow after his one comrade. But you are that. The way in. Draw your swords. Kill the 3 of them. Draw!
I'll take this shot.
Now we're even. 3 swords to 3.
Which isn't very fair to them. Do as I say. Put your sword down and get the boy. Get him out of the coach.
Don't go in there.
You move toward that door and I'll run you through.
Kill him. Concentrate on the Pimpernel.
You shouldn't have said that, citizen. You distracted your soldier. His malady is trying to disappointed.
Surrender! We surrender, monsieur!
Ah, that's better. This room has become so cluttered it was impossible to carry the child through. What's wrong with him? Oh, just sleeping, as only a boy can sleep. He isn't very plump, though. I'd say he hasn't fed too well. Wouldn't you, Monsieur Chauvelin? He'll fare better in the future. Take him out of the carriage.
I wish I knew your face. I wish I knew your own true face, monsieur. Someday I will.
Possibly, monsieur. But until that day, the Scarlet Pimpernel can be recognized as only a small and plentiful flower decorating the English countryside. All right, gentlemen, let's get that child to his mother. In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. And now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
You do not deceive me, monsieur?
I do not deceive you, madame. Your son is aboard my ship out there, sleeping soundly.
Oh.
I had him taken there at once. And now my men are rowing in to take you to him, and to take both of you to England.
Oh, monsieur, if foolish small things like words could tell
It
you...
has been my pleasure to serve you, madame.
I could not see your face when first we met. And tonight there is no moon, and I still do not see you. But if we ever meet again, I think that I shall certainly know you.
Many people have thought so, madame. But it is better that things remain as they are.
I am going to make a request that a lady is not supposed to make. Will you kiss me?
I'd be honored.
If that ever happens again, monsieur, there is no disguise that will keep me from knowing you.
Hello! Hello! I'm ready for you, madame. A precious passenger for you tonight, Tony. Take the lady to England. The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, is written by Joel Murcutt, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
picture Red Shoes as Baroness Orksey's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Before the French Revolution, dinner at the Taverne de la Ville in Paris had been an experience to delight the palate. But with the revolt in full swing, even the food had undergone a change of character. Tony Dewhurst and I struggled through 2 abominable courses before we gave up and went in search of fresh air and our carriage.
Oh, wasn't that ghastly?
Well, Tony, it certainly wasn't anything to bring a gourmet to cheers.
I'd heard that the concierge had been guillotined. Do you suppose they did the same to the chef?
If they did, I know who cooked that meal. Who? Citizen Chauvelin.
If it was, I'd like to return the favor. Where's the carriage?
I told the coachman to meet us in Rue Perronnet. I was anticipating a short stroll after a hearty meal.
Well, the stroll won't hurt in any case. Do you think we might...
Messieurs.
Did you hear somebody call us?
Yes, a girl's voice.
I am here, messieurs, in the shadow of the trees. It is important I speak with you.
Careful, Tony. She's right over there. Come on. Good evening, mademoiselle. May we be of assistance?
Oui. I have been waiting here for hours, hoping to hear English voices such as yours.
Oh, quite a few Englishmen dine in the hotel, mademoiselle. You might have gone in.
It would not do for me to be seen. I am sought by the police.
Oh, my dear lady, if you're in some sort of political trouble, we don't meddle in affairs of the regime.
I leave that to your judgment, monsieur. I am in trouble with the regime, but not for political reasons. At least, they do not seem political to me.
Mademoiselle, I'm afraid...
The help I would ask is simple, monsieur. Do not decide against me until you hear. I have a golden object to sell, with a cluster of fine jewels. I will sell it to you for a fraction of its value.
That's a strange offer, mademoiselle. Golden jewels can bring full value, even in the Paris of today.
Oui, monsieur. That which I have to sell could easily be broken up and sold for full value. But I do not want the object harmed in any way. Otherwise, I would die rather than part with it.
May we see the object you speak of, mademoiselle?
Oui, monsieur. Here.
Our eyes had become accustomed to the deep shadow, and as she held out her hand, the form of the object was clearly outlined. It was a small statue of a saint.
Do you understand now, monsieur, why I choose to give it into the hands of men of your country, rather than to the madmen of my own?
Yes, mademoiselle, I do understand.
Is this your own?
No, it belongs to the Abbé de Nanterre. He must have funds for...
Horseman coming.
Looks like a troop of mounted soldiers.
Tear off and make a thorough search. She must be around here someplace. Madalena!
Oh, they're after me, messieurs. I must run.
No, mademoiselle, not that way. Here. Take this money quickly. And return the Abbé's statuette.
Oh, monsieur.
Now, let us run this way into the trees. We'll attract the attention of the soldiers. When they start after us, you go in the opposite direction.
Oh, bless you, monsieur.
Thank you, mademoiselle. Come on, Tony. Right.
Halt! Halt in there! Under the trees, man! You better stop, Madeline, for your own good!
All right, Tony, this is far enough. Let's wait for the gentleman. I say. No. I said, well, what the devil are you stopping us for?
What, men?
Well, my dear fellow, what did you expect? Mice?
We were seeking a woman. Did you see her?
See her? Well, we were chasing her ourselves until you ordered us to halt.
You chasing her? Why?
Because the little vixen stole my purse. That's
Stole
why.
your purse?
That's right, yes. She pretended she wanted to sell some golden object or other. And as soon as my friend showed his purse, she snatched it and ran.
And she pretends to be so holy. She's as bad as the rest. Worse, a traitor. Come on, move, men! After her!
Hey, since you know her well enough to call her by her first name, Madeleine, wasn't it? Well, I demand to know her surname, too, because I intend to personally report this outrage To my very good friend, Citizen Chablon.
Yes, I will tell you her name, monsieur. Madeleine Delon.
Madeleine Delon. Well, you'd make a mental note of that, Tony.
I certainly will.
I certainly hope you and your men catch her, Lieutenant,
Lieutenant Charles Delon.
Delon?
Huh. Is your name, too? Yes, Delon. I have the misfortune to be the brother of that young traitor who has just robbed you.
With that parting shot, he wheeled his horse and rode off after his men. Tony and I looked at each other, almost sensing each other's thoughts in the darkness.
Blakeney, I can't believe it.
I know, Tony.
Oh, for a man to turn against his government, even a revolution like this, it can be understandable in a way, but for a man to turn against his own family, his sister...
Should not be too surprising, Tony, because he's gone even further than that. He's even turned away from the Creator who made him. I wish those soldiers hadn't ridden up quite so soon.
The girl got away all right.
Yes, but she's in trouble, hiding. And so obviously is the good Abbé of Nanterre. Possibly others of his followers, too, in need of food, money, and a way out of France.
Now, we can provide that.
Yes, we can. But first we must find that girl again. And I pray we find her before her brother does. Night and day we frequented taverns, listening to furtive conversations, hoping to find some little rumor, any clue that might give us a lead to the whereabouts of the Abbé de Nanterre. But there was nothing, until one evening we came upon a couple of children playing on the steps of the deserted cathedral.
Come along, Cecile. Come inside and we can climb up to the bell.
No.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm not afraid. But it is wrong to play in the cathedral. That is God's house. You know what Papa would say.
Papa never comes here anymore. Nobody does.
Oh, yes, they do. Mama, too, and others. Late at night when they think we are asleep.
How do you know?
Because I've heard Papa and Mama speak of it, that's how. Mama cries because they dare not come in the daytime anymore and bring us too as they used to do.
Mama never used to cry. She was always laughing.
Maybe it is because she's hungry. She and Papa never eat with us anymore.
Well, why don't they? Why do they want to be hungry?
Maybe because they are already big enough and they want to wait until we go up to them.
Ugh. Children never grow up. They just tell you that. Children are always small and must do as they are told.
I know. And we better go home. It will soon be dark.
But come on. I'll race you. I'll race you.
You're not fair.
Poor little things.
Not as poor as others we've seen. They have good parents to love and protect them.
Yes, and to go hungry in order to feed them. Blakeney, I've just thought of something.
I know. I thought of the same thing.
They said their parents and others come here during the night. They must hold some sort of service. They'll be good people. They may know something of the whereabouts of the Abbé de Nanterre.
We can ask. Let us go back to our quarters. If we're going to loiter about this area at night, we should be disguised as Frenchmen.
I wonder when they usually come.
I would say Sunday morning, in the very early hours, well before dawn, when those who would deny them the right to worship are sleeping.
Isn't it horrible to think that men can risk their lives, even lose them, because they want to come to a church?
Yes, Tony, it's horrible. But isn't it also wonderful to to know that nothing can stop them, to know that they still come, and always will. We watched the streets leading to the cathedral and waited. Friday night, then Saturday. And then, in the early hours of Sunday morning, they started to come, singly and quietly, an aged woman shivering under her thin shawl, a workman, a young girl, a cripple whose body reflected the pain of each step. They clung to the shadows of the narrow streets, and they walked softly. But one by one, they came.
There must be 30 of them gone toward the cathedral by now.
Yes. We can go now, too. Remember, if we're accosted, speak French.
Yes. It's very late. I haven't seen any soldiers about.
You never know. Come on. If we're set upon, don't resist.
What?
We can't, Tony, until we know who our assailants are. If they're troops and we fight, there may be a general alarm and we'll endanger those people. And if they are not troops...
Who else would attack us?
The people in the cathedral may have their own guards posted to give an alarm, and we certainly can't fight them. We'll be fighting friends. We went through the narrow alley towards the cathedral, moving softly. There was an arch at one point where the shadows thickened, and as we approached it, I had the unpleasant sense of being watched. And then, without movement of any kind, we were stopped cold by a hard, flat voice.
One more step could be your last, monsieur. You are surrounded.
We are standing. Who are you?
I would prefer knowing who are you.
We? We seek friends at the cathedral.
If you seek friends, they will have given you the password. What is it?
The friends never told me because I have never had the opportunity to speak to one of them until now. Do not fear us, gentlemen. We come to seek help and to give it.
English? English.
Take me to your leader and your people.
First, monsieur, I must know who you are. My name is Raoul.
My true name wouldn't matter to you, nor would my companions, but I am who you think I am. The Scarlet Pimpernel.
Scarlet Pimpernel! You hear, men? The Pimpernel! Discard. It is a precaution, monsieur. A net for trespassers, you understand. We never expected to find you in it, or...
I understand.
I am happy to bid you welcome. Come, follow me. Come, men.
Shouldn't some of your men stay here in case there are other visitors?
Oh, do not worry, monsieur. Further precautions are not necessary tonight. No need to disturb the worshippers, eh? We will go to the chambers the priest used to occupy in the rear of the cathedral.
What do you mean, used to occupy?
The priest was guillotined months ago, monsieur, but the people still come to pray without the priest. We know them all and let them pass, challenging only strangers like yourself. The stranger we bring to our leader for approval. That is where we are taking you.
It was logical, and yet I had a vague sense of foreboding. We circled to the rear of the cathedral, to the small house of the priest. The man who called himself Raoul opened a door, and we followed him into the pitch blackness. The door closed behind us. Then a new voice stabbed out of the darkness. A voice vaguely familiar.
Ah, new ones? Oui, but one you will be most delighted to see. The Scarlet Pimpernel!
The Pimpernel! The lamp roll! Light it at once!
Oui.
The yellow blob of light sprang to life, throwing huge shadows on the wall. I tensed, and I felt Tony stiffen beside me. The men we had come in with ringed the room. Each was grinning, and each in his hand held a gun. But the face of the man who had spoken when we entered was the one that drew my gaze.
So, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
He wore the uniform of an army lieutenant. I had seen him before, in pursuit of Madeleine Delon. It was her brother, Charles. was stunned, unable to move. We had sought to make contact with worshippers in the cathedral, and now we had fallen into the hands of a man who was persecuting the very people we wanted to help.
If you are contemplating any foolish moves, monsieur, I advise you to reconsider. These men will shoot you dead before you take a second step.
I knew that as soon as I saw their charming faces. Delightful chaps, aren't they, Tony?
Oh, positively radiant. Enjoy yourselves. It will not be for long. Bind them hand and foot, Raoul.
Oui, mon lieutenant.
And see that the bonds are tight, men. This time, Citizen Chauvelin will know that the Pimpernel cannot outwit all of us. I bait a trap for my sister, and I find you instead.
I wouldn't brag about that if I were you.
Ah, sentimental fool. Do you know what her treachery has done to me? It has cast suspicion on me. I would be 3 grades higher in rank if it were not for her. I would have shared with her a better, richer life than we ever knew before.
Perhaps your sister prefers not to live your better, richer life when it comes through the blood and suffering of others.
Silence! You!
It's all right, Tony. I'm certain the lieutenant will never try that again if we meet with my hands unbound. He's a very brave man, though. He might strike his sister without having her bound first, if he ever catches her.
I will catch her. Wherever she hides with the Abbé and the others, she will not escape. If my trap was good enough for you, it will be good enough for her.
She will sense the trap. She will know that the people in the cathedral are not true worshippers.
Oh, but they are. Thinking they could use the cathedral in this district without my knowledge. The dolts. I could have seized every one of them, but I was clever and patient. I let them go on for months, every one of them known to me and my men. They are watched every time they come. And they even invite friends from time to time, but they never see the friends again. We take the newcomers and deal with them. And those idiots in there never know why the friends have disappeared, because they themselves are not molested.
You are a clever man, Lieutenant. It's too bad you haven't put your wits to better use.
They will bring me the position I want in this republic, never fear. My loyalty will no longer be doubted when I bring my sister to justice for aiding enemies of the state. She will hear about this place as others have, and one night she will come, thinking to find friends and help. Yes, she will come.
Even as he spoke, and I felt the hot burn of the ropes digging into my wrists and ankles, my attention was drawn away from the conversation for one brief instant. I felt my eyes go wide with surprise, and barely resisted an exclamation at what I had seen. There was a small window set high in the wall, and framed in it had been the face of a small boy. The same boy Tony and I had seen playing on the cathedral steps.
What are you staring at, Englishman?
I wasn't staring at anything.
Huh?
That rope is cutting into me pretty badly, that's all.
Ah, perhaps you think the guillotine will cut into you more gently, eh?
Save your humor, Raoul. We can all laugh when Chauvelin pays us the reward for this one. Now, finish your work.
It is all finished. The devil himself could not loose these bonds.
Very well. The service in the cathedral will be over by now, and the people gone, so we may leave too undetected. Lift them and carry them.
They carried us out into the darkness. I had kept my muscles tensed when they bound us, and now I started an attempt to loosen the ropes. I didn't get very far. I didn't have to. Silent figures suddenly hurtled out of the night and set upon our captors. I was dropped, and my body hit the cobbles painfully as the men who carried me turned to defend themselves. They shouted and swore, but the attackers fought in grim silence.
No! We are outnumbered, Lieutenant!
One, leaders! Get others and surround the area!
It stopped as suddenly as it had started. Our captors took to heel. Then somebody bent over me in the darkness, and a sharp knife sliced through my bonds. Tony was being cared for, too.
My name is Vernet, citizen. I trust you have not been seriously injured?
No. Thanks to you and your friends.
You are English. My little boy saw and overheard. Is what he says true? You are the Pimpernel?
Yes. Thank heaven he brought you to aid me and my companion.
Oh, a stroke of fortune. I thought him asleep when I left home, but for some reason the little scoundrel followed me.
You may be grateful for that. You and the others have been used unknowingly to bait a vicious trap.
No, the boy told me some of what he heard.
Then you must know that you and all your people are now fugitives. You can't go home again. If they don't trap us here with troops, they'll seek you out.
I know, monsieur. We sent a few of the men to round up our children. Where and how we will hide, I do not know.
Well, there must be places. We'll find one. I believe the Abbé of Nanterre has succeeded in hiding some of his parishioners.
The Abbé of Nanterre? You mean the Père Dominique?
Is that his name?
Oui, I once served as his altar boy, years ago before he came to Nanterre. A small country church.
But where?
About 20 kilometers on the road to Sens. The old road. It's no longer in use.
Is the church still in use?
No, not for years. The town was deserted. I begin to see the reason for your interest.
It could be the hiding place.
It must be. It would be ideal.
Then we must get there, all of us, tonight. Their safety and ours depend upon it.
If they are hard-pressed, we will only create an additional burden for the old abbé.
He and his people may be discovered or betrayed any moment, Vernet. Escape to England is the only hope. Now, I have a ship waiting off Dunkirk, but we've got to get there. Can you get wagons, carriages?
Oui.
Then get them, quickly, and abandon this area. Have your people rendezvous outside the city on the road to Sens. Until then, small groups will not be too suspect, but advise caution.
You heard me. We will obey this English comrade. Let it be arranged at once.
Now, you and a few of your men come with me, Vernet. I've saddled horses secreted, and army uniforms. Many things we may use.
Take the men, monsieur, and tell me which way you go. I will follow in a moment and catch you. But first, I must go back into the cathedral.
Now, each moment counts. Lieutenant Delon will be back with troops in a matter of minutes.
I know, monsieur, and there is a message I must leave for them to find. A message I hope will burn in their minds forever. I want to leave lighted candles by the altar.
There was trouble. One of the wagons aroused the suspicion of the guards as it left the gates of Paris and the pursuit started. But the driver of the wagon, with cool courage, whipped his team and took the new road to Sens, not the old, diverting the troops from the rendezvous.
I got through the gate just before it happened, Blakeney. Even then, the guard was muttering about so much traffic at this time of night. And I looked back and saw him start a search of the next wagon. The driver had to whip his team and run for it. There were a couple of shots, then he took the other fork of the road with them after him.
The entire countryside will be swarming soon, then. The report will get back to Delon. He knows we're a large party.
We're going to be still larger if the Abbé and his people are at the old church. Where's Vernet?
Not here yet. But we endanger all the rest by waiting any longer. Ready to move, everybody. Men in uniform ride saddle horses, front and rear, to make this look like a military train. Women and children lie down in the wagons. Men, check your firearms. Be ready for whatever comes. Whenever you're ready, Tony.
Ready now! Hey, get up there! Come on! Follow his lead, everybody! Move!
We reached the old church in little over an hour, but dawn was threatening from the east. I had one of the women call the name of Madeleine Delon outside the church. There was a silence. Then slowly the door opened.
Whoever you are out there, listen to me. We will not come out. Some of us have arms. If you attempt to come in, we...
It is all right, mademoiselle. We are friends.
English?
Yes.
We are the men who helped you to escape near the Taverne de Ville.
Oh, friends. Come out, Abbé. They are friends. Friends.
Voila. Welcome, comrades. Welcome, Abbé.
Oh, you, the tall Englishman. I never dreamed. The Scarlet Pimpernel?
At your service, mademoiselle. What is your party number?
21, monsieur.
Well, assign them to wagons, Tony. Let's move out. We've got to reach Dunkirk.
In daylight? Well, the sun will be up soon. The sky's like now.
And so is the ridge of that hill back there. Look, horsemen.
Troops?
I'm afraid so, mademoiselle, and probably led by your brother. We could not outrun them. As soon as that became obvious, I called for all armed and mounted men to fall back while the wagons went on. Moments later, the battle was joined.
They outnumber us 2-1, monsieur.
This rise gives us the advantage of the terrain, though. If we can hold them here long enough.
How long is long enough?
3 hours.
Oh.
That will give the wagons enough of a lead to reach Dunkirk before the pursuit. If they had a few more men to flank us, though, our chances would be slim.
And they are slim, monsieur. Look, in the distance.
Good heavens. More mounted men. Almost 50 of them.
What do we do?
What we are doing.
More men are coming! Englishmen! Surrender now or be annihilated!
Come and get us, Lieutenant, because you'll never pass this point while we live. These men are...
Monsieur, heaven be praised!
What?
Those horsemen approaching are not troops. Look, the man right in the lead. It is Vernet!
is right. It was Ferney, and the horsemen with him swooped into the battle in grim silence. Lieutenant Delort's troops were caught in a sudden crossfire. They broke and scattered in demoralized retreat. Delort rode about frantically, trying to reorganize. I charged at him.
Hold troops! Come back, you cowards!
You're beaten, Lieutenant. Drop your sword. You! Drop it, or I will most certainly kill you. Order your men to hold and surrender.
Hold! Hold, men! Surrender!
Take their arms and their horses. Leave them unharmed on the foot.
Ah, monsieur, it is good to see you alive.
It's good to see you alive, too, Ferney. We thought you were new troops to reinforce them.
No, after you left the cathedral, I remember that another group similar to ours was holding secret church services in another place. I called upon them to join us. My wife and children, monsieur?
Ahead of us, on the road to Dunkirk. We'll catch up to them in no time.
What do we do with these prisoners, monsieur?
Start them back to Paris on foot. By the time they reach help, we'll be crossing the Channel.
You win this time, monsieur. But you and I will have another day of reckoning.
Yes, we will, Lieutenant Delort. But sooner than you think. You'll accompany us to the beach at Dunkirk. When we get there, I'll give you another opportunity to slap me, with my hands untied. All right, Ferney. Men, let's join the others, shall we? We're on our way to England.
To England, comrades! To eat, to work, to worship in freedom.
To England!
To England!
All right, all. Forward!
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel. Presenting Marius Goring, star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orcz's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Now, The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring as Sir Percy Blakeney.
I took a little cottage down by the sea near Portsmouth, so that members of the League would have a place to rest between our expeditions into France. But most of them preferred to go to London between their missions. Only Tony Dewhurst and I preferred the solitude of the beach and the endless voice of the surf.
Oh, it's so peaceful here, Blakeney. So far removed from the troubled world. Makes France and all the things that have happened there seem like a dream. I saw a woman on the beach this afternoon, down this way.
Blonde?
Yes, rather lovely from a distance. You know her?
From the adjoining estate, Mrs. Belfer. You've heard of her husband?
Oh, yes, Arthur Belfer, isn't it? The industrialist.
Yes.
War hit him rather hard, didn't it?
Yes, most of his holdings were in France. In a sense, though, they were very fortunate.
Oh, how do you mean?
Well, they were more or less permanent residents in Paris, but they came home to England for a visit just a few days before the French struck.
That is fortunate.
Now, they aren't exactly impoverished. They have an enormous house, lovely gardens, good staff of servants.
I've spoken to one of the staff a couple of times, an old man, a caretaker, I think.
Must have been Ramsay. He's been here almost as long as the sea.
His face belongs in a painting, ancient and weather-beaten, but full of gentle wisdom, as though he'd loved everything and everyone.
He does. And everyone loves Ramsay. Ready to turn back?
Suppose we'd better? Or we'll be on Belfer's grounds. Good heavens, Blakeney, where did that come from?
It's hard to tell at night. Might be any direction.
Well, back towards our place or Belfort's?
Well, it's nobody at our cottage. It might even have come out from there.
What, the sea?
If only there was a moon. There could be a ship out there anywhere.
Oh, there's somebody running, coming this way along the beach.
Yes. Who's that? Who's there?
And where you are. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
It's a soldier, a sentry on shore patrol.
Speak up.
I'm Sir Percy Blakeney. This is Lord Anthony Dewhurst.
Are you gentlemen armed?
No, I'm afraid not.
You'd better stay with me then. Mind if we check your cottage and the grounds?
Well, what about Belfort's?
There are plenty of people at Belford's. If anything's happened at the house, well, there's only one shot. Others would be setting up an outcry. Yeah, come on, sentry. Let's have a look about. We made our way to the Belford estate. The beach was clear, and we started to work our way back to the house. It was almost a quarter of a mile from the seafront, set in the center of fine gardens, lined with trees and shrubs.
You can see part of the house through the trees, gentlemen.
Yes.
Yeah, a few of the rooms are lighted, Blakeney.
Yes, but if there were any disturbance here, the entire house would probably be lit. There doesn't seem to be any...
Come in. Whoever you are. I've got a gun, so don't move. Is that you, Mr. Belford? Yes. Who are you? Corporal Watkins, sir, of the beach patrol. There's two gentlemen with me from the cottage up the beach.
It's Percy Blakeney, Belford. My friend Tony Dewhurst.
Oh. What are you doing here at this time of night?
The same thing you're doing, I fancy.
I was in my study. I thought I heard a shot and a scream.
Well, it was more than your imagination.
I wasn't sure.
No mistaking it. It was loud enough.
Loud to us on the beach, Tony, but the house is set well back. Trees and shrubs may have shut off the sound.
Shot must have come from the beach then, my lords. If Mr. Belford barely heard it back here, we'd better have a good look down along the shore.
Right. Coming along, Belford?
Yes, I suppose I should have gone down there before. I just made a check of the grounds around the house.
Well, whoever fired the shot has had more than half an hour to get away.
There's a path here through the gardens and the grove. Leads past the caretaker's cottage and to the beach.
Well, Ramsay may have heard something. The cottage is a little closer to the beach than the main house.
Just another 40 yards through here.
No light showing.
But if the sound was back here, he might have slept through it.
Or he may have made a casual check and gone back to bed.
A man awakened by a sound at night, gentlemen, might just think he was dreaming.
Well, we'll soon know if he heard anything.
Look, the door, it's wide open.
Come on. The same gentle look that Tony had spoken of was on Ramsay's face. His body was in the center of the room, and there was a stain where a bullet had entered his chest.
Is he dead?
Yes.
His own cottage, just 100 yards from the main house. Mr. Belfer, it
seems to me that you should have heard the shot and scream much more loudly than we did on the beach.
How about that, Mr. Belford?
What do you mean? I told you what I heard. I mean, we were a quarter of a mile or more from this spot, and we heard the shot quite clearly.
You mean to imply that I...
Just a moment, all of you.
Well, your friend here is practically saying...
He'll change what he's saying in a moment. Stoop down here. All of you.
What is it, sir?
Ramsey's shoes. Wet sand clinging to them. Now feel his hair. Why, it's full of wet sand. And if you'll slip your hand under him, you'll find the back of his jacket is the same.
Well, what about it, Blakeney?
I think it's obvious, Belfer. We heard the shot clearly down at the beach. You weren't quite sure what you'd heard. It all fits. Ramsey was killed down by the beach. And then somebody took hold of his legs and dragged the body here to this cottage. The question is, why was he killed?
You tell me. Old Ramsey didn't have an enemy in the world.
Robbery, Blakeney? Look around you. Does it look as though he had anything worth stealing, let alone worth killing for? No. I'm afraid the reason for Ramsey's murder lies locked forever in here. In his head.
What do you mean by that, sir?
I mean that a man without enemies and without wealth could only be murdered because of something he knew, or something he saw, that constituted a danger to his killer.
In that case, I might remind you and your insinuating friend here that you were on the beach tonight when this happened.
I think you've said... Please, Tony. There's no need to get excited. Corporal.
Yes, my lord?
You also heard the shot. Now, can you tell Mr. Belfer how long after it was when you ran across us on the beach?
Not more than 2 or 3 minutes.
So you see, Belfer. We hardly had the time to drag the body up here. Besides, 2 of us could have carried it. The fact that it was dragged shows that it was one person.
You'll excuse me, Mr. Belford, but I think that your servants and anyone else in this household had better be called down here to answer some questions. If you don't mind calling them.
Why should I mind?
You have no further need for us, have you, Corporal?
No, my lord, you may go.
Thank you. Good night, Belfer. Come on, Tony. Just take one torch to light our way.
Oh, you seemed anxious to get out of there, Blakeney.
I was, for 2 reasons. I want a quick look at that beach before the tide comes in full.
And what's the other?
By the time we finish at the beach, everybody from Belford's house will be at the cottage. I want to look through that main house. I found the trail I was looking for. A continuous furrow in the beach, where a body had been dragged. We traced it down towards the water.
Came right along the waterline. Tide's starting to wash part of it away.
Yes, it'll be all gone along here in a moment. Quickly. The torch. Over here.
Oh, what is it?
I saw the water move somewhere there. There it is.
What? Good Lord, a pistol.
I just noticed it roll as that last wave lapped over it and receded. Another minute and it would have been washed out or buried by the sand. Hold the torch down here. Well?
That stock and barrel. That's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yes, and they make this whole thing even stranger. Tony, this pistol is of French manufacture.
Who would have a French gun here?
Somebody who lived in France, like the Belfords. Come on, let's get back to that house. The servants' quarters were empty. But as far as we could see, there was no sign of nocturnal prowling along the beach. Tony and I made our way to the master quarters.
Here's the study. 2 master bedrooms open off here.
Yes. Well, somebody was sleeping in this one. Obviously a woman's room. Must be Mrs. Belford.
See through the door of the other one. That bed hasn't been used, you see?
Well, Belford admitted he was in the study. Hadn't gone to bed yet.
What's that?
Neither of us has walked over to that part of the room, but look. Over there on the rug.
Looks like wet sand.
It is. Let's have a look inside that room. Oh, there's a bit more on the rug in here. I looked at Belford's boots down at the cottage. There was no sand on them. Then how did any get in here?
They couldn't be from earlier. They're still damp.
He could have come back and changed his boots. Here, have a look in the closets. Anything? Yes, Tony. These. An old pair of boots, marked with wet sand.
moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel. I thought the evidence against Belfer was not enough for us to charge him openly.
Why would Belfort kill a harmless old man?
Why? Well, that's something we've yet to learn. Somebody's coming. Belfort and his wife. We mustn't be found here.
Okay, well, let's get out onto the balcony.
Come on.
Here, against the wall. So that they won't see us if they come over to close the shutters.
Suppose they come out here. Oh, we'll think about that when it happens, shall we?
Answering such impertinent questions from a common soldier, why didn't you send him off?
Because a man's been murdered. Can't you understand that?
I understand all too well. And you, telling me you were here in the study when you heard a shot. Where were you, Arthur?
Oh, this is very interesting.
Well, where were you? You were away all evening?
I walked to the edge of the village and back. I told you where I was going.
Oh, yes, you told me.
And I told you the truth, which is more than you ever told me. I was coming up to the rear of the house when I heard the shot and Ramsay's scream. Where were you when you heard them?
I did not hear. I was asleep.
You weren't even here.
I was
You
asleep.
weren't. Because I came up here first before I went out to look round. You weren't in your room.
Then I went down to the kitchen. I made some more milk.
In the kitchen? Or out meeting some man?
What man? Old Ramsay?
Maybe Sir Percy Blakeney. Or the friend who's staying with him. They were both out rather late tonight.
You fool.
Yes, fool. I accept the title. I thought we'd left all that behind us when we left France. I thought you'd change. But you never will. Will you, Louise?
Your mind is rotten with foul suspicion, is it not, Arthur? Who killed old Ramsay? Did you really walk to town, or were you prowling around here? Did you meet Ramsay in the dark and not recognize him? Is that what happened? Did you kill him because of a mind blinded by a jealous rage? Because you went mad when I wasn't in my room?
You're mad.
Am I? You killed one man in France because of me.
And I vowed I'd never kill another, because you aren't worth it. Oh, I could leave you now. Leave you and never look back.
Do you think that matters to me anymore? All I have ever wanted was your money. And most of that is gone. Left in France. Your threats are hollow. Good night.
Louise, I...
No sign they heard us. Come on, we'd better get home to bed. Because we're not going to sleep long.
Oh, why not?
I want to be up at the crack of dawn when the shore sentries relax their patrol for a little. While everyone is still sleeping at Belford's. I want to see what else we can find on that beach. With the first trace of dawn, we were back on the beach.
Well, we've been all over it. I don't know what you expected to find anyway.
Well, I was hoping to find footprints somewhere along the beach. When Ramsay was dragged, the mark of his body obliterated the steps of whoever was dragging him. I just thought there might be some clear tracks around the spot where he was killed.
Well, if there were any tracks, high tides washed them away during the night.
Yes. Probably already too late when we were down here last night. Killing must have taken place near where we found the pistol. And the water had reached that.
Yes. What now?
I don't know.
What are you looking at?
Those gulls.
Yeah?
Face of that cliff seems sheer. Yet some of them seem to be flying right into it and disappearing. Just a bit above the water level.
Yes. It must be some sort of cave, don't you think?
Yes. Tony, If two people were going to meet somewhere at night, an open stretch of beach wouldn't be a likely place. Come on, let's climb around the rocks and have a look. Right. It is easier than I expected. Plenty of hand and toe holds. Oh, yes, isn't it? Very easy. Say, look, there's a cave there. See the opening now? Look, just beneath it. Nothing there, except a little strip of sand between the rocks. Oh, there's more than that. The marks are faint, but you can still see them. I see what you mean. Like the prow of a boat that's just been pulled up on the sand. Look, we'll be at the cave in a second. Huh. Good, this ledge is almost like a path. Come on. Here we are. Oh, it's a rather shallow cave. All to ourselves, though, now that we've frightened the birds away. Well. What do we have here? What is it? A lantern. Yeah? A square of heavy fabric. Why would they be here? With that boat mark down below? I'd say they were used to signal the boat in. The square moved in front of the lantern and away. Yes. And from the recesses of the cave, the light wouldn't be seen by sentries along the beach. But, well, where would the boat come from? Well, from a larger ship, laying to out there in the sea. A ship that wouldn't risk detection by the shore patrol. You mean a French warship? That's exactly what I do mean. But why? Who are they contacting here? Well, this long stretch of beach, only a couple of miles from Portsmouth. What are you thinking, Blakeney? Just that the French have a very large army, Tony. Very much larger than ours. And if they could put 1,000 of them ashore on this beach one night, well, they could make a land attack on Portsmouth from the rear. You mean a raid? More than a raid. If they took Portsmouth on the harbour defences, they could turn our fortress guns on our own ships in the harbour. They could wipe out a wing of our fleet, then bring their own warships in full force with enough troops to launch a full-scale invasion. Good heavens! Oh, but they couldn't do that, Blakeney. Well, they'd have to come into this beach in longboats. Our sentries would see them and spread the alarm before too many got ashore. They couldn't all land on that narrow strip below us, could they? No, but perhaps somebody is planning a way to get them past the sentries. Then you think that's why old Ramsay was killed? Because he found out that somebody was signaling from here, meeting a Frenchman. Perhaps. Let's get back to the beach. What are you going to do? Find Belford and force the truth out of him. We were too late. The servants were up and starting their work for the day. But Belford's room was empty, his bed unslept in. Our investigation awakened Mrs. Belford. She received us in the study.
You wanted to see my husband, gentlemen. Well, I am afraid you are a bit too late. He left here last night.
Last night?
Yes. Just a short while after you two gentlemen dropped from the balcony of this room into the garden. You seem surprised. I saw you from my bedroom window.
And, you raised no alarm.
Oh, why should I? It is no secret that you are the Scarlet Pimpernel, Sir Percy.
Come.
We have heard that even in France before we returned to England. And if you are after my husband, why should I stop you?
Where did your husband go to, Mrs. Belford?
Do you think that a murderer would tell anyone where he was going? You must have heard our conversation last night.
Yes, we did. I apologize. Your husband was carrying a pistol when we saw him last night. Did he own another?
Yes. He brought one back from France. Why?
Is this it?
Yes. But did you catch him?
No.
Did you kill him?
No. This gun was used to kill Ramsay.
If you ever catch my husband, Sir Percy, kill him at once. He is a very powerful man. Don't let him trick you.
Oh, don't worry, madam. I won't be tricked. I bid you a very good morning.
Are you going to try to find him?
No, a chase without direction would be a rather useless thing, Mrs. Belford.
Then be my guests here tonight, gentlemen. I am giving a large party to celebrate my husband's departure. And please, don't call me Mrs. Belford. Call me Louise.
Oh, thank you, Louise. Good morning, Louise. So Belfort ran. Only away from her, as he threatened he would. He didn't kill Ramsay. She did. How do you know? She just told me, old boy.
She just pointed out something I'd overlooked. What? That Belford was a powerful man. If a powerful man killed Ramsey and wanted to move him away from the beach, he'd toss the body over his shoulder and carry it. A woman couldn't. I think we've got to invite some other guests to tonight's party. Oh, who? I want you to ride into Portsmouth at once. Yes? Tell the naval commander of our suspicions. He can get his fleet to sea and lie offshore tonight to ambush the French. What are you going to do? Go to the army garrison. When that landing party comes to the beach tonight, our soldiers should be there to meet them. The party was a gay affair, and Mrs. Belford was very democratic. The guests were all people who owned property down by the seafront. It was midnight when my hostess danced with me.
Are you enjoying yourself, Sir Percy?
Not nearly so much as I expect to enjoy myself later, madam.
You sound very naughty.
Oh, I am. And so are you, my beautiful Louise.
You do not know that for certain yet.
Ah, but I do. You sent some hot rum down to the beach. Some sentries.
And is that naughty?
Well, it is when they're on duty, and particularly when the rum is drugged. Oh, don't turn pale, dear lady. They didn't drink it. As a matter of fact, they're greeting your French friends on the beach just now.
No, we must not. They must not.
Now, let's not go after her, Blakeney. No. We can get her later. Come on, my dear fellow. We're missing the big party on the beach. Come on.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I came to you, Sir Percy, because they told me you saw her die.
Yes, Mr. Belford. I'm sorry, but... Well, Tony and I left her in the house and went out to join the battle. She came running out, went up and down the battle line like a mad woman, screaming Jacques. A French naval officer ran towards her and then, quite suddenly, raised his gun and killed her. I heard him curse, and then one of our men killed him.
Jacques was the name of a young French officer she was in love with in Paris. He was one of many.
He must have been the one she was signaling and meeting on the beach.
I often meant to leave her. This was the first time I ever did. Even then, I came back. I came back with the same hope that had kept me from meeting her before. The hope that she might change. But she never will change, will she? Not anymore. Louise. Oh, Louise.
Now, please, Belford, you're well rid of her. She's... No, Tony. Leave the man his grief and his memories. All he has left.
Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, is written by Joel Murcutt with music composed and conducted by Sidney Torch. Produced by Harry Allen Towers.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Presenting Marius Goring, star of the motion picture Red Shoes, as Baroness Orczy's immortal character, the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring as Sir Percy Blakeney.
The worst of the terror was over, but still there were treachery and corruption in high places, and every day still the insatiable Madame Guillotine claimed her victims. One morning, Tony Dewhurst and I, disguised as citizens of Paris, stood among a crowd in the Rue Royale, watching the tumbrils go by to the place of execution. Beside us was a girl of 17 or so. In one of the carts, erect and fearless, stood a tall, grey-haired man. As he passed us, the girl suddenly burst into tears. Come, little one, why do you weep?
Oh, you have forgotten your own youth, citizen. She weeps because she has a tender heart.
Save your compassion for those who deserve it, child.
Holy said, who'd waste tears on scum like this?
Oh, they are not scum.
Oh, yes, they are. Cheats, parasites, traitors, every one of them. Enemies of the people.
No, it is not true. It is not. My father...
Your father?
Which one? The tall man with the grey hair?
Yes.
Poor child.
Let's get out of here. She'll be taking attention, isn't it?
Good idea. Courage, little one. Come along with us.
No, leave me alone.
Mademoiselle, I implore you. My friend and I may be able to help.
But...
Please.
Who are you?
That you will learn later. Now, come on. A good exit for the benefit of the citizenry. Plenty of tears, please.
Oh.
Excellent.
such a tender-hearted child. We must do something with her, citizen. What do you suggest?
A good spanking.
Oh, no. We must be sympathetic.
Oh, perhaps a glass of wine might soothe her.
That is the idea. Wine. We'll find an inn somewhere if we can get out of this crowd. Excuse us, citizen. Excuse us, if you please. We took her to our headquarters, the Inn of the Three Wheat Sheaves. And there, safe from any danger of eavesdroppers, we calmed her down, convinced her of our genuine desire to help, and at last persuaded her to tell us her story.
My name is Gabrielle Le Bouchier, monsieur. My mother is dead, and now my father...
Have you any brothers or sisters?
No, I am an only child. Before the revolution, my father was a prosperous merchant in Paris. He had never been interested in politics, and he was not of the aristocracy. And so, when the terror came, he was left alone.
But not his business, I'll warrant.
Oh, no. That was taken from him in the name of the Republic. But he had been a prudent man. There were bonds and securities, money and other assets, so that we were still able to live in comfort. Until...
Until what, my dear?
Until Papa met that man.
What man?
His name is Pierre Montreux. He is a member of the Commune, and also an advocate, a lawyer.
Montreux? I've heard of that one many times.
And not often to his advantage, from the way you say it, Tony.
Never to his advantage.
Continue your story, mademoiselle.
Where they met, I do not know. But Papa invited Monsieur Montreux to the house. He was charming, and soon they were close friends. Monsieur Montreux said that because of his political position, he could help Papa to invest his capital with good profit.
So your father entrusted him with a few securities, and when these did well, he gave him more, and so on and so on. Till finally he was handling all your father's wealth.
Why, yes?
And then one day there came a sudden crash.
And your father found himself a pauper.
Needless to say, Monsieur Montreux was full of regret.
Still, it was obviously not his fault.
I perished the thought. In fact, he'd lost most of his money, too. So they were comrades in distress, as you might say.
But how do you know all this?
It is an old story, my dear. As old as the hills.
Surely your father must have realized he'd been duped.
No, not at first. But after a while, he began to hear stories, whispered stories. For as you know, monsieur, it is unwise to speak too loudly in Paris today.
Particularly when it concerns a member of the Commune.
There were other people, it seemed, who also had suffered from too close a friendship with Monsieur Montreux.
So what did your father do?
When he was convinced that he had been defrauded, he forced a way into Montreux's rooms and demanded his money back. He was thrown out.
And then?
Then he lodged an official complaint.
With whom?
With Citizen Chauvelin.
A courageous action, but slightly ill-advised, I feel, eh?
Slightly. Was he thrown out again?
No. Citizen Chauvelin heard him with sympathy and promised to have an inquiry made.
And then?
2 days ago, the troops arrived, and Father was arrested and taken to prison.
On what charge?
Treason to the Republic. Justice moves swiftly in Paris these days. Yesterday he was given the mockery of a trial with no chance to defend himself or to refute the lies they told.
Yes, we know those trials.
And today... Oh, Papa.
Don't cry, my dear. Tony, some wine.
Certainly.
There. It's over now. And you may be sure he died with courage. Here, drink this.
Thank you.
Better?
A little.
Good. Now, a smile?
Oh, monsieur.
Oh, just a little one, please. I'm sure you can if you try. Ah, splendid. Now, child, here is what you must keep telling yourself. The past is past. You must do your best to forget.
No, impossible.
You think so now, but time heals many wounds. Not very original, I'm afraid, but profoundly true. The point is, what are your plans?
I have no plans.
What of your home?
It was seized yesterday by order of Citizen Chauvelin.
Clothes, personal belongings?
They were taken also.
Or have you any relatives or close friends?
I have no one, monsieur, and nothing. I am as you see me now.
I think the best thing we can do is to send you across to England. Agreed?
By far the best.
We have good friends there who look after you. You will be able to start life anew.
No.
What's that?
I said no, monsieur. I shall never leave Paris till Papa's death has been avenged. Till I have stood in the crowd, that blood-lusting crowd as I did today, and see Montreux on his way to the guillotine.
Oh, that may not be so easy.
Anything is possible if you devote your whole existence to
I
it.
understand how you feel, my dear, but even so...
How you think I am just a silly slip of a girl who speaks wildly?
No, by no means silly. I admire your spirit very much, but you must face facts. This Montreux is no easy antagonist.
He is a man of influence, with powerful friends.
I, too, have many friends.
But you just said...
You overlook someone, monsieur.
Who?
Yourselves.
Naturally, we are delighted you do regard us as your friends, but there is nothing powerful about us, you know.
Oh, forgive me, monsieur. I was not aware the Scarlet Pimpernel was so modest.
The Scarlet Pimpernel?
Look here, mademoiselle, you're making a grave mistake.
Do you deny it?
Well,
Do you?
We must think this over, eh, Tony?
We certainly must.
Meanwhile, mademoiselle, you'll do us the honor to remain here as our guest?
Thank you.
Well, I'll arrange it at once. Landlord! Landlord! Where the devil are you?
All right. I'm coming on back. What's all this shouting about?
Have you an unoccupied room?
Oui, monsieur, one next to this.
Good. You will install this young lady in it at once. See that she has every comfort and everything she wishes. I accept all responsibility. You understand?
Oui, monsieur.
All right, then. Have the room prepared and let us know when it is ready.
As you command, monsieur.
Well, that settles that.
Oh, you are very kind, monsieur.
No, not at all. Just one thing. If you're going to stay with us, you must never again, under any circumstances, mention the name Scarlet Pimpernel. Is that quite clear, young lady?
Yes.
Oh, have I said something amusing?
It is just the way you call me, young lady.
And what's wrong with that, pray?
Nothing, monsieur. It sounds so pompous, that's all.
I? Pompous? Why, damn... By heaven, you know, Tony, the wench is right. The following evening, Kent and Fuchs returned from a mission in the south and joined us at the inn. Needless to say, Gabrielle very soon became a firm favorite with us all. Tony seemed particularly busy during the next week, and then one night after supper, when we were all together...
You may be interested to know I've been investigating our old friend, Advocat Montreux.
That dog.
What have you learned of him? Oh, quite a lot. For example, he and Chauvelin have been close friends for many years.
Partners in crime, eh?
So naturally, Montreux has been able to fleece his victims to his heart's content with every assurance of immunity.
You've met other victims, Tony?
Oh, only a few. The rest are past talking. Long past it, I'm afraid. I can assure you, Gabrielle, your father is only one of many who have met their death through this man's duplicity.
All the more reason why he should be made to suffer.
Quite.
Now, where does he live, Tony?
Yes. Where can we find him? His address is 17 Rue des Agnes.
But that's our house.
Exactly. He moved in 2 days ago. He appears to be most comfortably ensconced.
With the servants. What has he done with them?
Oh, I understand they were all dismissed and replaced by Montreux's own. All except one, the housekeeper. An elderly woman named Bernadette.
Ah, dear Bernadette. She has come to no harm.
As far as I can learn, none.
This Bernadette is to be trusted, Gabriel?
Implicitly.
And then the whole thing's perfectly simple. We'll get in touch with her somewhere, arrange for us, let us in quietly one night, seize Montreux, and then...
And then what, Kent?
Yes, we can't just murder the fellow in cold blood.
I've an idea.
Oh?
We'll take him to somewhere quiet, give him his choice of weapons, and then the four of us will draw a lot for the privilege of shooting him or running him through, as the case may be. Well, that's one way out, I suppose.
It suits me.
And me.
But it does not suit me.
I thought you'd say that, Gabrielle. You want him to suffer as your father did, that long ride to the guillotine, the lusting eyes of the crowd, the public humiliation.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's all very well, you know, poetic justice and so on, but it does complicate things.
A bit difficult.
I don't see how it can be done. Not so sure. It wouldn't be easy, but we could do it, you know.
Oh, you've got some sort of plan in mind?
Yes. It's only vague, I'm afraid, but we'd soon be able to work out the details.
Oh, will I be able to play a part in it?
Yes, Gabrielle, a very important part. But I must warn you, it may be dangerous.
Oh, as though I care for danger. I should welcome it. I should glory in it.
What is this plan, Blakeney?
Yes, tell us about it.
Well, as I say, it's incomplete yet. But it seems to me quite practical.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Next day, we put into operation the plan I had formed to deal with Montreux. It was Gabrielle herself who had unconsciously given me the key to the idea, when at our first meeting she had joked over my pompousness. Now, a large, red-faced Englishman of middle age took up his abode in a fashionable hotel in the Rue Saint-Honoré. He was every Frenchman's idea of the English, fatuous, stupid, and above all, pompous. Also, he was rich enough to engage the largest and most sumptuous suite in the hotel. His staff consisted of one manservant only, but he let it be known he was in need of a housemaid. By an odd coincidence, as he was leaving the hotel on his first evening there, he overheard an argument at the entrance between the concierge and a ragged girl of about 17.
Be off with you now. We've nothing for you here.
Oh, please, monsieur.
You heard what I said. You will give the place a bad name.
But if you would only listen,
I
monsieur.
tell you, we do not want beggars.
But I am not a beggar, monsieur. I do not ask for charity. All I want is work.
Well, we've no work for the likes of you. If you're not away from here in 10 seconds...
Come. What's all this?
Oh, it's nothing, monsieur, nothing. Didn't I tell you to go?
No. Oh, mustn't be beastly, you know. I mean bad form and all that. After all, she's only a child.
Oh, we get them by the dozen, monsieur.
I only ask for work,
What's
monsieur.
that you say, McGill? What? Work? What sort of work?
Anything, monsieur. Anything at all.
Household chores, for instance? Washing, scrubbing, kitchen duties, that sort of thing?
Anything, monsieur.
Might be able to use them myself.
Don't do it, monsieur. I know the breed. They'll stay with you one day, then steal your silver and disappear.
Nonsense. I can tell an honest face when I see one.
Oh, thank you, monsieur.
Let's have a look at you. A little ragged, dirty, I'm afraid. Still, hot water, new clothes, work wonders, you know. Should I be my housemaid?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good, then it's a bargain. Perkins!
Yes, my lord.
Take charge of this young thing, will you? Procure her some new clothes, plain and simple, of course, nothing fancy, you know. Then take it up to the suite. See that she washes, then give her a meal, then instruct her in her duties.
Very good, my lord. Come on, you. Follow me.
In the next few days, in the suite of the pompous Englishman, Lord Grantchester, there was considerable activity, most of it with quill and paper.
I say, Blakeney, how does it sound?
Read it out.
I'm instructed by His Grace to express satisfaction that you have at last managed to achieve communication with the lawyer Montreux.
Good.
His Grace desires that you pursue this contact with the utmost diligence, as he considers it may be of considerable value.
Splendid. You better add something to suggest bribery.
Oh, I've got that too. As His Grace indicated to you personally before you left London, you have carte blanche in the matter of expenditure, so long as you are satisfied any information you're able to purchase will be commensurate with cost of sale.
Couldn't be better, Tony. Yes, that should tie up very nicely with these figures in my little account book.
Oh, what are they?
Entertaining Citizen Montreux, 1,200 francs. The first advance to Citizen Montreux, 5,000 francs.
Oh, is that enough? Let's buy him too cheap.
Oh, my dear fellow, it's only a first advance. To second advance to Citizen Montreux, 10,000 francs. Won't Chauvelin be delighted to be English are so methodical without accounts?
What about the stuff for Montreux's house?
Oh, I'm on the last of that now. Look, how does this one appeal to you? My dear Montreux, while I appreciate that the information you've given me about Chauvelin is of considerable value, I'm inclined to think the price you demand, 25,000 francs, is unconscionably high. If you'll be prepared to reduce this by 5,000 francs, I should be most happy to do business. I have the honor to be, etc., Grantchester.
Excellent. Enough to damn him 10 times over.
Let's hope so, anyhow. Gabrielle!
Yes, monsieur.
You've been in touch with Bernadette?
Yes, monsieur. We talked together at the market this morning.
She will do what you are?
Yes, monsieur. She has no more love than I have for Citizen Montreux.
Good. Well, the documents are all ready. Can you get them to her tonight?
Oui, monsieur.
She knows exactly what she has to do with them?
Yes. I have explained everything.
The point is, they must be hidden in some place where there's no danger of Montreux stumbling upon them by chance. But where, at the same time, they're bound to be discovered by anyone making a systematic search of the house.
Well, I have told her to put them in the secret drawer in Papa's bureau.
You're quite sure it's not so secret that the searchers will miss it?
No, I have instructed Bernadette on that point, too. If they do overlook it by any chance, she will tell them of its existence.
Splendid. If all goes well, our friend Montreux should be behind bars ere long.
Oh, for me, it cannot happen too soon.
That evening, with the old housekeeper's help, the false but damning documents were planted. Then, next day, with rare courage, Gabrielle embarked on what we all realized was the crucial and most dangerous part of our plan.
Well, what is it now? Your pardon, Citizen Chauvelin, but the young ladies
still outside.
I told you I'm too busy to see anyone today.
She is hardly more than a child, citizen, and she's been waiting 3 hours.
I do not care if she's been waiting. What is it she wants of me?
She says her business is private and very important.
All right. Send her in.
Yes, citizen. You may come in now.
Oh, thank you, monsieur. Thank you. Citizen Chauvelin?
Yes. Sit down, child. You may go, Sergeant.
Yes, citizen.
Now, what is your name?
Marie Falaise, Your Honor.
Where do you come from?
Paris, Your Honor. I am a good citizen of the Republic. I have always...
Now, never mind about that. I have much to do, so come to the point. What is this private and important business you wish to discuss?
I am a person of no importance, Your Honor. A housemaid.
Yes.
Well, my master is an Englishman.
An Englishman?
Milord Grantchester, Your Honor. He has a suite in an hotel in the Rue Saint-Honoré.
Grantchester, eh? Yes, I believe I've heard of him. A stupid fellow, I understand, like most English. More money than sense?
That is what I thought, too, at first. But now I am not so sure.
What do you mean?
I think he is a spy.
Nonsense, child. You are imagining things. It would be impossible for an English spy to take up residence here in the heart of Paris without me knowing all about it inside 24 hours.
I only know what I see and hear, Your Honor.
What do you see and hear?
Well, for instance, there is his manservant, Perkins. When anyone is present, they speak as master and servant. But when they are alone...
Yes?
They speak as equals, as friends.
Are you sure?
I cannot ignore the evidence of my ears, Your Honor.
What else?
There have been letters.
From whom?
I cannot see, Your Honor. My lord keeps them in a locked box. Some come from England, and some from here in Paris. And there have been people, callers on my lord.
Who?
Again, I cannot say, but I know an important person when I see one. And I tell you, these are important.
French?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you never hear their names?
Oh, they are always ordinary names like Lebrun and Dubois.
Assume, no doubt.
I am convinced of it, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Well, I have seen my lord give some of these people large sums of money. And I have seen him send the man Perkins on errands, also with large sums. And often, when I enter a room, the conversation suddenly ceases, or becomes whispered, so that I cannot hear.
Very interesting. Tell me, child, why do you bring this information to me?
Well, I have explained. I am a loyal citizen of the Republic. Have I not done right?
Yes, indeed you have. If your suspicions are proved true, you shall be amply rewarded.
My own sense of duty well done will be all the reward I want, Your Honor.
Well spoken, child. Assuming this Lord Grantchester is, as you suspect, a spy, are you willing to assist in unmasking him?
I will do anything you wish.
Here are your instructions, then. You will return from here to your duty.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you will carry them out as though nothing were amiss.
Yes, Your Honor.
At midnight, you will appear at the front window of your employer's suite. If he is out, you will wave a white scarf. If he is in and there are others with him, a blue one. And if he is in and alone, a red one. You have those instructions quite clearly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. You may go now. And remember, child, not one word or one look that may put him on his guard.
Have no fear. He will be there when you want him. I guarantee it.
Gabrielle had done her part magnificently. The trap was baited and set, and it remained now only to be sprung. Tony was out as part of our plan, and Gabrielle and I were alone. At midnight precisely, she opened the front window and waved a red scarf. 2 minutes later, the door was flung open, and I was looking into the cold and triumphant eyes of my greatest enemy. Behind him were 4 armed soldiers.
Lord Grantchester.
Gary, sire. What's the meaning of this? What right you burst in here?
You are under arrest. Seize him, you men.
I demand to know the reason for this unpardonable outrage. I'll have you know, sir, I'm a British subject.
And a British spy.
Spy? Me? Ridiculous. Never heard such rotten malarkey.
You weren't very clever, you know, my lord. A clever spy behaves very circumspectly in front of his servants.
Servants? What the deuce you
That box you told me of, Marie. The one with the correspondence.
Here it is, Your Honor.
What? Marie? It was you? You betrayed me, you slut? After I picked you up from the streets, penniless, half-starving?
I am a citizen of France, my lord.
The key to this box, please. Unless your lordship wishes to submit to the indignity of being searched.
Here is the key, Your Honor. I managed to obtain it.
You're even smarter than I thought, child. Thank you. There appears to be some rather interesting documents here. I will examine them at my leisure. Take him away, young men.
Come along, sir.
Manage to go quiet.
Absolutely outrageous. I insist.
Absolutely you late of Lord Grantchester.
Never heard anything like them alive.
Is your name. Take him away.
We emerged from the hotel into the darkness of the street. Myself firmly held, and Chauvelin, the box tucked under his arm, bringing up the rear. Then, out of the shadows, Tony and the others struck.
I'll take this one.
Go for me, fella.
Go for me, Sergeant. Look out! Kent, behind you.
Oh, you would you? Hold that man, you fool!
This for you, Chauvelin.
Make for the carriage, everyone.
Right.
Come on, you chaps.
All in?
Yes.
Good, let's go.
You fools! You don't! You've let him go! You'll be punished for this, every man of you! I am sorry, sir. They sprang on us by surprise. Anyway, you've still got the box.
Yes. I have still got the box.
In a moment, Marius Goring returns as the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, Marius Goring as the Scarlet Pimpernel.
There they go. Pleasant journey, say I.
Who is Follow Madame Guillotine today?
A pretty bon citizen. A pretty bunch indeed. Now, take that fellow there, for instance.
Who is he?
Mean to say you don't know him? Member of the Commune, prominent lawyer, advocate, Montreux. Used to be a friend of Chauvelin himself, they say.
That doesn't seem to have saved his neck.
Well, what do you expect? He's been spying for England. They found documents incriminating him all over the place. Even in his own house, so it is said. Served him right. Served them all right. Cheats, parasites, traitors, that's what they are. Enemies of the people.
There he goes, Gabrielle. Satisfied?
Oh, more than satisfied, monsieur.
Come, child. Let's get away from here. Our coach is waiting for Calais.
The Adventures of the Scarlet Pimpernel, starring Marius Goring, is produced by Harry Allen Towers.